is always thinking ahead. Um, Carnival just announced they're bringing out larger ships for the next 3 or 4 years. The XL class, 2 more XL class ships, and Royal's already shifting their focus to smaller ships, just like you said, probably to replace the older, smaller ships to get into the smaller ports.
Yeah, because a lot of these ports, not a lot, but I know a lot of like the ones over in Europe, I think, are mostly the smaller. Because like looking into Norway and stuff, like going to do a Norway, a lot of them are using the mid-size and smaller ships over there. So I think you're right. These older ships are going to have to start retiring. I mean, they're old, right? And they're going to
Yep.
have to replace them with something. And these bigger ships can't get into some of those ports. So,
John
Yeah,
Hill,
the
he
article I
puts
read said that they're going to be the size of the Radiants. So, like,
okay.
I had wrote it down like 90,000 tons. So that's the smaller ones, and just shifting out the old ones and bringing in the new ones.
Yeah, I know John Hill talked about bringing in. Well, he asked a question on his Facebook page as far as what do people think about something like that, or smaller ships, and it makes so much sense um, to replace some of those older ships with more modern ships, more energy efficient, up to date electrical, hopefully up to date Wi-Fi, and all the best of all worlds.
they
Yeah.
got to have not state of the art, but they need to have theaters that are up to date that can handle some of these bigger shows. I mean, some of these theaters on the older ships are real outdated, right?
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Bespoke Inn, Scott, welcome in from work. Don't get in trouble. You need to make that money. Will G is under 30 days, should be under 30 days. Welcome in, Will G, to his cruise. Jaden, welcome in.
Hello.
Jaden, we're going to get you that Betty subscription before you know it. Indiana Jackson 762, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Eddie Lugo, welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Brooklyn Eddie is in the house. Well, look who's in the basement. Hold on, I don't see him. Are you guys ready? They're going back and forth. We're gonna have to watch them for a second. Blank Travel, welcome in, Rod. Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here, my friend. So yeah, the more I was thinking about that, I'm like, they are so far ahead. They're planning their smaller ships while Carnival is just in the thinking about it phase, probably.
So I know, so Royal, I'm looking at my little sheet here. They have the Vision class, which is their smallest class, and they still have 4 of them in rotation or whatever. So eventually they're going to start having to phase those 4 out, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me see. Bella's Whisper, Farmstead, welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. It's this cruising industry. I guess it's just a money maker, and they're going to just keep putting out these ships until we say we had enough. But the older I get, the more I like the smaller ships. Give me a nice adult area. I prefer the adult area having a swimming pool in it with the hot tubs. And a lot of ships don't have that. They have like hot tubs in the adult area, but not the swimming pool. At least for Carnival. So hopefully with these smaller ships, they can become more luxurious, maybe.
Well, I think once they start building out these smaller, well, Royal, they always come up with something creative and new. I think that they'll have a lot more stuff on them with smaller space. That's what I think.
Well, there's some people that enjoy Royal just for their shows that they have on there. So they may be able to focus on the shows and things like that that'll draw people to the ships. And so they put a little bit of extra money into their theater instead of all these different rock walls and stuff like that people may not enjoy anyway. Because I I don't do any of that stuff. I'm
Right.
kind of in the same boat as Bill is. I don't do the flow rider. I don't do the rock wall. I don't do the zip lining. I still like the bigger ships. I still like being able to. I mean, that does spread everybody out when you do have all the different activities to do. But yeah, I can see where like paying the extra money. I am kind of throwing money away sometimes.
Hey, Andrew, are you ready? Are you ready? I couldn't hear you. It looked like you were saying yes, but I couldn't hear you. Hey, Andrew, Embarkation Nation, welcome in.
What's up?
What's going on?
How's it going? It's been a while.
I know.
It has since we've all been together. I know we started talking about this yesterday, and it's like, hey, this would be a good idea. And we were going back and forth between all of us. Well, when are we going to go live? Well, when? So it's like, nah, let's go ahead and just do it.
Yeah.
Sifting some soil, welcome in, Mona. Appreciate you being in here. Scratching Pete, if I didn't say welcome in, welcome in. Will G, welcome in. Thank you guys for stopping in. We appreciate you being in here. Chris's Creation Fun, welcome in. Everybody saying hi. Shantireman, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here.
Bill, I hope you didn't mind. I just started streaming out.
Knock yourself out.
Okay. I'm used to Sherry driving this bus. It feels like a Tuesday.
You're right. And be careful with me driving this bus. No telling what's going to happen now.
No.
Midlife Travels, welcome in. Together we travel, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here.
Ooh.
Scott says, sorry, Bill. We all know Sherry's a real captain of the YouTube. Oh, boy.
Yeah, real captain.
The captain. Should I put my hat on?
Yeah.
So I'm curious as far as what Royal would do to make their smaller ships stand out.
So the articles I read says that we should hear something by the end of 24.
Yeah, I'm curious. They've always been like a step ahead, and they always had a lot of different types of entertainment, not just the shows in the theater, but just the rock climbing wall, the simulator, the flow riders. Would they try to put that on a smaller ship? Would they try to put like a flow rider on the smaller ship? I could see them maybe doing a rock climbing wall in the back.
Well, they currently have flow riders on some of the smaller ships, the Liberty class, and I'm trying to think of Adventure had it too. So Liberty class is 2 steps down, I think, from Oasis, and then Adventure is 1 step lower than that, and they had a flow rider. They just put it right in the middle in the back.
And the Voyager class even has, I was looking at my little map back here. The Voyager class even has the ice skating in it. So they can still do the ice skating shows and the open ice skating, where they have open ice skating where kids can go, and adults can go in and ice skate. Want in, bud? So,
Will G says the Jewels of the Seas was an okay ship, definitely old.
Which one?
Jewel. I think they're doing the European cruises right now.
Jewel is the Radiance class. So Jewel of the Seas is from 2004. So it is pretty old. What, 20 years old?
20 years old.
Yeah.
Marjorie, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. And I think I'm down to the bottom. Good. So yeah, that was the biggest thing I want to talk about. I keep looking. I keep going back to Mike's video when he's walking around the icon, and it's hard. It's still hard for me to imagine that that's a cruise ship. It had everything on it that I like. Lots of bars, lots of places to sit down, and I'm talking comfortable places.
Yeah,
where you have a group 4 or 5 people with a table, nice cushiony chairs, sit down there, have conversations, looking out out into the ocean. I love that, especially now at my age. That's what I love.
You know what the icon reminds me of? It reminds me of a big floating resort. Not that all cruise ships do, but this reminds me of like the glamorous, like all-inclusive resort, even though it's not all-inclusive, but it just
Right.
reminds me of the glamified, you know what I mean?
Well, and I said the same thing when I looked at the video. I'm like, it's no longer a ship. This is just a resort. Why would you even leave the ship?
Mm-hmm.
If they had a cruise that just sailed to nowhere for 7 days, I probably would do it if they reduced the fare a little bit. I probably would go on it just to be on it for 7 days to see everything on the ship.
Yeah, I didn't get off on 2 of the ports. I stayed on the ship.
Well, and
did as much
that's
as I
kind
could.
of for Utopia. We're tossing the idea. We're probably not going to get off in Nassau at all.
Right.
And, you know, if we're going to do the adult area, we were going to do it on the royal ship we're about to get on now, because if we get off in Coco Cay on Utopia, it'll probably be for like an hour or 2, and we're back on to enjoy the Utopia.
Only way I'll get off in Perfect Day. I'm not Nassau. I'm not getting off. But the only way I would get off in Coco Cay would be is like we all said, hey, let's all go to Paradise Beach. I mean, I'll go to the adult area or whatever beach we want to go to. Because I don't think I'm going to get off. Get off for what?
Yeah, I think we're just going to get off for maybe an hour, 2 at the most, and get right back on the ship. That's why I don't want to spend going to the adult area, because it's not going to be worth it for us, because we're not going to be there the whole time. So it looks like some more people have jumped in, Bill.
Yep. Look like Danny D. Welcome in, Danny D. The Truth to the Body Natural Design. Welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Funnel Heads, thank you for stopping in. Okay, I think I'm caught up there. So yeah, I think I wanted to see Utopia. It's so bad now. Royal maybe came out with their ships a little too fast, because I still want to do Wonder of the Seas. And it's like, well, do I spend really good money for Wonder of the Seas or over the top money for Icon? Well, if I'm gonna get that close to Icon money, I might as well go ahead and go all out and go to Icon.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Some of these ships, I've been, well, not some of them, Royal, and ever since Icon came out, all of their prices have skyrocketed. It's cheaper for us to go on a celebrity ship now than it is to go on a Royal ship for 7 days. Because Royal it's skyrocketed. Everything. Star of the Seas. Even we were looking at Wonder, it dropped in price, but it's still kind of pricey.
Yeah.
Unless you book it like way out.
As much as I want to see these newer ships, I think I'm gonna try to narrow it down to like one new ship a year, and then stick to my Carnival and MSC, which are the cheaper ships. At least for now, they're cheaper.
Well, even Utopia, it's almost tripled in price since we booked it for September. It is crazy. If you look at the end of September, it's crazy expensive. And that's only 3 days? 4 days?
Yeah.
Yes. The Utopia is they brought it down enough in price where I would get on it, but it's still, I think I got an interior cabin. It's probably $1,100, $1,200, which is not cheap you're talking for a 3-day cruise.
Right.
The funnel heads say we are looking at MSC World America. I think that they are going to hit it. Right. Come on in. I think they are going to hit it out the ballpark with it. I do too. MSC probably taking out the Icon, because I haven't been on the Icon, looking at Allure of the Seas, which I know is one of their older ones. I think MSC has like the best looking ships.
Funnelheads, if you jump on that first sailing, we're on it. Embarkation Nation's on it. Will G's on it. See Me Traveling's on it. So it's going to be a lot of people on that. Oh, Mike, I keep forgetting his new channel, Cruise Vet.
Venturecast.
He's going to be on it. So a lot of people will be on it.
I was supposed to be on it. Carnival gave me what Carnival does. Gave me a good deal. I had to cancel that cruise. I wanted to be on it for the ship because I like MSC ships and all the people that were going on it. That would be a great cruise to go on. Controversial Cruising says, Bill, I got to talk to you about Utopia too. Uh-oh. Funnelhead says, I agree 100%. Will G says Cruise World also.
Yeah, that's right. Mark said he was going to be on that one too.
I think it's going to be a great ship. I think, and for people that have not gone on MSC, I think when they get on the ships, they're going to be like pleasantly surprised. And even if you're loyal to Royal, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I literally would go Carnival, MSC, and then Royal. Not that I have anything against Royal. Royal just right now their newer ships are just so expensive. Funnelheads say we are going to be going one of the first couple of cruises on the World America, but I'm not sure we can do the first one since little man is in school.
So Funnelheads, check that out because my kids are off that week for spring break. So you may want to look at that because that first week on that ship is spring break time.
Well, spring break, I think, runs like a month long. Different areas have
different areas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do like I would do, just take them out of school anyway. Come on, let's go. Disney is calling. I can remember taking my kids down to Disney, and it was like school started. Let's say school started September 5th. I would take them down on the 12th, and there would be nobody in Disney. As fast as I could walk through the turnstiles and the what's the name, the aisles, I could get back on a ride. So I would go check the rides out to make sure they weren't too scary for the kids. I loved Disney then. That was the best Disney experience I ever had. Now everything probably wasn't open. Say it again.
I wish I'd be able to experience that one because every time we go, it's so packed it isn't funny.
Well, and that was back. You didn't have to buy like that pass, or I don't know how to do the pass now. You have to plan it out now, where you go in, you plan. I got to be at this ride. See, I don't do that well.
And you got to pay for it.
Well, yeah, they changed it. They used to give you 3 free ones that you would have to plan out with time. Now they play with that. Now you have to pay for it.
Really?
Yeah. They're gonna make their money, Bill.
Apparently.
Yeah, not only that, to pay for it, it's the dynamic. What do you call it? Dynamic pricing.
Oh my goodness! So if it's a busy time, I'm paying extra
for that day.
Yep.
Andre Southgate, welcome in. Andre, I have not looked at your boxing note. You put up some new boxing videos. I have not looked at them yet, but I will be checking them out probably tonight. No spoilers. Did you guys finish Fallout?
Oh, old news. I've already.
No, we were gonna watch it today,
finish
but then we ended up running errands, and then we were gonna watch it tonight. But I'm right here, so that's not happening.
It was good. I thought it was pretty good. Right. Scavenger Reign. Any of you watch Scavenger's Reign? It's a cartoon.
No.
If you like Fallout, you probably will love this. It might be on Max, but you probably would love it. So
yeah, I got to finish Fallout before I start. And I'm only finished the first episode. So.
Oh, you got a long way to go.
Yes, I do.
It goes by fast though.
Did you guys watch? And I want to change the subject, but did you guys watch years ago? Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
That I was so glued to that after the third episode, I couldn't even turn it off. Like I watched it all in like 2 weekends. Like every night after work, it was on. Like it was just.
I'm gonna tell you that's probably one of my top 3 favorite shows is Breaking Bad.
It was awesome.
I've never seen an episode. One of these days I will.
It's
one of these days.
It's on Netflix. Like spend a day.
Longer than a day. It's a couple of days.
Will G says he's young enough, missing school at that age, See, I agree with Will. He's young enough at missing school at that age isn't that big of a deal. If he misses a couple of days in September or whatever, who cares? Jennifer, welcome in, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. It's been a minute.
Funnelhead says very true, Will, but he is already missing for another cruise. Yeah, you can't do it too much. He hasn't been approved time off for 5 days. So we just have to see if we can make it work. Funnelhead said Breaking Bad best show ever.
I have to agree. I'm gonna have to agree.
That's actually what show got me started with the whole binge watching.
Yeah, same.
There's been a few. Fallout. You guys had started talking about it in our chat. I'm like, let me go ahead and finish it before somebody says something. So, I'm finished now.
Don't spoil it. You guys do your own little side chat over there. Leave me out of it.
I've been playing it. I've been getting back into playing it because I love the show so much that I was like, I gotta get back into this.
See, I got the new
years
one.
ago I tried to play it.
Yeah, I got the new one and started playing it, and the way they changed it is you had to like eat every so fast. Like it seemed like it was every 5 minutes to find something to eat, and it was so annoying. So they took that out of the game, but it turned me off so bad because it was such a pain in the butt, and I just stopped playing it. And my son, I seen him playing it. He's like, "Oh no, they've changed everything."
Yeah, everything.
Okay. Maybe I'll start playing it again.
Yeah.
So, real quick, did you guys? And I'm changing the subject back into cruising. Sorry. Did you guys book your rooms for Utopia yet over at Port Canaveral? Did you guys book them?
No, I haven't.
I have not.
That's Jen.
Okay.
So we have a new room. Have you talked to them yet?
No, that's why I was bringing it up. I don't know anything except for the link that was there. But when I clicked the link, it didn't show me the parking rate because I need to park for the, you know what I'm saying? It didn't show me any of that. And there was no option to pick it. So I need to call them because sometimes when they do group rates, there's separate rates that include parking, like a whole different, you have to do a park and stay or whatever. So I need to call them.
I have a question. When is this cruise for?
But I can't remember what.
Utopia.
When is that?
September 13th.
September 13th to the 16th.
We're still in April. That's a long ways away. I see Jennifer says the hotel is booked.
Yeah, I haven't booked it. I've booked the Disney piece, but I haven't booked the actual cruise piece.
Jennifer I haven't booked the Disney part, but I told Jen and Andrew get that Disney training done and you get a pretty good discount on the room.
Yeah, I have a couple of sections I have to do, but then I'll be able to do that. I have to finish the Disney cruise section.
And what about those cruise ships they have coming out, Bill? Those things look amazing too, the Disney ones, but those are some bank.
Disney is the same problem. I would love to go on a Disney cruise, even though no casino, not really designed for drinking. But Disney, no matter what I say about their prices, they really do it right. Yeah. They really do it right. I would love to go on a Disney cruise if it had like the a Marvel theme to it. I don't know if they have I don't know if they have certain cruises that have the Marvel theme or Marvel show. But if I could find one like that, I would pay a little bit extra.
The Wish has a Marvel restaurant.
Yeah,
stuff like that. They tend to be cheaper too, for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, cheaper than other cruises that Disney does. Mm-hmm. I can't remember. I know it's certain ports they go out of, and it's certain months. It's not out of every port. I think it's only out of Florida, but I can't remember which port it is that it goes out of.
Florida, they opened that one at Port Canaveral. They put a brand new port at Port Canaveral, or at least a new building at Port Canaveral.
Let's see. Anthony Simone came in. Welcome in, Anthony. Hey, Captain Sherry from Virginia. Oh, hold on one second. I got this playing twice.
What? So, what do you guys think about the Royal Caribbean and Hard Rock thing going on? Because
that was the other thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, you could use those perks in Vegas at the Hard Rock. So, what do you guys think about all that?
Vegas and New Jersey.
Yeah, and Cancun and Miami and.
I would something like that. I could say I would love. We have casinos here, and the only one is MGM. So if I go to a casino here, which I really don't do it anymore because I don't care about getting a room in Vegas anymore, but I would go to MGM so I could have those points or get those room rates, use my MGM card out in Vegas. But like Hard Rock, if you're down there and Sherry or anybody who's near one, and you can get credit, even if it's just some onboard credit or whatever you could use on a royal ship, man, that would be great.
It says
they seem pretty loose on the perks too, because my son went down there 2 Fridays ago when he was down there for his 21st birthday, and he played for a little while. I think he with about $200, and at one point he was up 3, so total lossage was about $500, and they gave him a 2-night stay and $100 free play if he wanted to come back. So,
dang, I don't even get that.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And I spent more than that there.
Funnelhead say we would love to bring Rhett on a Disney cruise, but they are insanely priced. I agree, they are insanely priced, but they do it right. The restaurants are done right. That would be a true experience.
I like how they do where your server follows you. So each night, if you're going to do the main dining room, right? Each night you're in a different main dining room, and your server goes with you to each of the dining room.
Really? That would be nice.
Your rotation. Yeah. So you still have the same server. You just get to eat in each of the different.
I do like having the same server. I like people to knowing exactly what I want. Dessert and coffee, they're supposed to come out together at the end. It's something simple, but it's hard to get.
And sometimes it's nice to, like, you get to the restaurant, because a lot of times on the cruise ship they have so much stuff going on. Sometimes it takes you forever to get that drink right off the bat. Like if you get something special like a soda or something like that, and a lot of times as soon as they know that you like soda or whatever, every day from then on, a lot of times they'll have the soda sitting there right when you get there.
Yeah.
Yep. Najuma Brown, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here, Najuma. Anthony Simone, no Sherry next week?
Oh, no, his live is not tonight. He's not doing his live.
No, Sherry, next week.
So he'll be back next week, yeah.
Big Family Expedition, welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here.
Hey.
And for everybody that's in here, make sure you hit the like button, and if you can share us out. We're good people. And if you're in my chat and you haven't joined, well, if you like what you hear, maybe you might think about subscribing to the channel, maybe, sort of, kind of. And I think Sherry is also Destination Fun. I think she is also sharing out. So if you want to go over there and check her out, make sure you go over there, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to her channel, make sure you check out her channel and subscribe to her channel also.
And we just put a video out yesterday, or was it the day before? I don't remember, but it has a clock and Warmstrong in it from our Miami adventure. So make sure you check that out.
Don't check that one out. I know, break it out. But there's a part, if you see me in it, mute the sound for a little bit till I get off screen. Then open them.
A little tipsy. I'll give you the little.
Well, that's not my fault. That's Mike's fault, Clock, and his son, because they refused to drink, and then you were there, so I had two big mojitos that I had to down like shots, and then walk down there and meet you. That wasn't fair to me, Mike.
He says big mojitos. it wasn't much more than a shot. So don't let them fool you.
Don't listen to Mike.
So, you know what's funny? So, real quick, last night we went to dinner with some friends and we went to this Mexican restaurant and I ordered a margarita and the lady starts spieling out like all these different margaritas, right? And I was like, I don't know, just give me, I don't know, your classic on the house margarita. And so I don't know what I ordered, but everybody else got the just a regular glass. Mine comes out like this fish bowl. Like this huge margarita. I was like, what did I order?
That's awesome.
Danny's
That's
like,
the way we like it.
What did you just order? I'm like, I have no idea. All I said was the classic. I didn't realize it was like this. It was like this huge thing.
The Journals of Awakening has made it back in. Yep. The Journals of Awakening has made it in. Good to see you, beautiful folks, again. Thanks for streaming. And let me see. Anybody else together? We travel. Will G. Gotta go. Have a great evening on. Will G. Take care.
I will.
Appreciate you. Thanks for being in here. I have got to get over to House of X. I won a free, somebody gifted a membership, so I'm now a member of their channel. So I have to make sure I get over there, take advantage of all the members only stuff.
Yeah.
No, drunk Bill. No,
yes.
No more. No more.
Oh, it was funny. And then he says in there, edit this out. And we didn't edit it out.
Of course not.
I got a snippet from him too from that time, but I'm not going to share that one out.
Wow! Thank you for not sharing that one out, Mike. I appreciate it.
Oh, it was funny.
Oh, Margie says she loves my shirt.
What's it say? Strong, tough, rough, quick.
The EST, the strongest, the toughest, the roughest, the quickest.
Okay, I get it now.
And that's from my girl Bianca Belair on WWE. She has some competition now. You got Jade Cargill. Woo, they tough women.
So, Bill, why aren't you at the draft? We saw it on TV when we went and got wings with all the people. I was like, this is crazy how many people are there.
Because the other 2 days, you had to get down there early. Thursday, I didn't get down there early, and Friday, I had something to do in the afternoon, so I couldn't get down there early, and they shut down. Today, it rained all morning, and it's like, well, I'm not going to be able to get down there because I'm not going to stand in the rain to watch who get picked in the 6th, 7th, 8th round, 7th round, at the end of it. So, but now it warmed up. It's about 80 degrees here and sunny, but at 1 o'clock, it was raining here, or 11 to 12.
Not here. It is 79 degrees right now, and it's been windy with a breeze all day and sunny. I was hoping we were going to get to see the launch tonight, but it looks like it's going northeast, so we're not going to see it. I guess there's some type of rocket launch tonight or something.
You should be, once it clears the tree lines, you should be able to see it, right?
No, because it's going out of Port Canaveral. It's going north and east. It's not coming west. It's going out by North Carolina. It's going that way. So we went and see it. Yeah.
So what else? What else is going on in the cruise world?
I don't know. Just that Hard Rock Royal Caribbean thing. I was so excited. So they said more is going to come out.
After they signed that deal, everybody on Icon this week is getting all kinds of free swag for the Hard Rock thing. They're giving away T-shirts and all kinds of different things throughout the week. And if you go up to the that new restaurant up on the deck, Base Camp, they have one of the Hard Rock burgers that they're featuring in it now, and you get that free all week.
They do like their swag.
And I think the Hollywood Hard Rock is doing some big promotion too, giving out a bunch of free stuff this weekend.
I heard Temu and Carnival are hooking up.
That's because they lost their deal with Wish.
Oh,
No,
that's
just
funny.
kidding.
Oh, that's funny.
As much as I pick on Carnival, it's like my favorite line. I
No,
can't.
how dare you?
I know I
dare you.
can't. I literally was looking up cruises today. I almost booked the cruise for tomorrow. It was like I had like a free cruise. Well, it's free. It's free, but you have to pay port charges and taxes. So I have to pay $200 now. They'll give me $200 on board credit, and then $150, and I'm on the ship. And I almost did it.
So minus them giving you your free cruises, take all that out of and your deals, take all that out of the picture. What would be your favorite cruise line that you've been on so far?
I probably, oh boy.
This is a hard question for Bill. Now that I removed the free stuff out of the picture.
Well, no, but I like Carnival. I like the atmosphere on Carnival. I like the people on Carnival. I always had a great time. Not take away the free. I still always had a great time on Carnival. I had a good time on Royal. I had no complaints. I probably, if I had to pay full, let's say again, if everything was equal,
right,
the price
is all equal. That's what I mean.
Yes, Carnival probably would be number 3 because I think Royal and MSC have better ships. But
except for those bathrooms on MSC.
The bathroom, that's probably why MSC is not number 1. The bathrooms on MSC, some of the newer ships, the Meraviglia, which I thought was the smallest until I got on Seashore. The Seashore, I could barely, in the shower, I could barely turn around because my shoulders were actually.
World America will be better.
But the bathrooms on Jubilee were the same though too.
No, there was nothing like this.
They were small.
You would think so. Nothing like this. This is literally the smallest rooms I've ever seen. Hold on.
So you're saying? Oh, sorry. Go on.
Big Family Expedition. How do you get these discounts? You on Carnival, you gamble a little bit, and they'll start giving you discounted rates. The more you gamble, the more they'll give you. Well, some people gamble and they get free. I get interior rooms. A lot of people get ocean view or balconies. Some people get suites. Not me. Ralu 69, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here.
So, as far as my deals go, this week here was the first time I got some really good deals. So, and it is select dates, but still, you're getting a 7-day cruise for $100 a person, and when you get on the ship, you get $200 back in ship credit. So it's a free cruise other than your port charges and taxes and your gratuities. They also gave me an 18-day cruise that goes to Alaska, and then you end in Tokyo. So I would have loved to have done that if I had the time to do it. If I knew I was going to be laid off during that time, I would definitely take that cruise because it's the same thing, $100 a person, and you get $200 back, and you're going to see all these different places on 18 days for that long. I mean, it's a sweet deal.
So how can you knock Carnival when you get things like that? How can you knock them? And Mike, you're not a big gambler, right? I mean, you're not spending thousands and thousands of dollars in a casino.
I think I spent maybe $200 or $300 on Glory. That was about it.
People
I don't
always
even know if I spent that much.
Go ahead, Sherry.
So my parents have not been on Royal in 2 years, and my mom just got a free cruise on Royal sent to her. And I'm like, how? I've been on Royal and been gambling last year, and I didn't get anything. And she hasn't been on there in 2 years. But I mean, it's an older ship. It's one of their oldest ships, but still, she's got a free cruise. So how are they doing it? Are they just picking and choosing people? Like, I don't understand.
Well, I don't know about Royal, but Carnival does that for everybody that gambles. And when I say, I didn't really gamble that much, they're all like, sure you didn't. Sure you didn't. No, you don't gamble that much. And here you are with the $100 offers. Again, interior room, but I can live with an interior room if it's going to be free.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if it's free, who cares what it is, right? And you can upgrade if you wanted to.
Yeah, but you're paying for it though. See,
Well,
I
yeah,
did
you're
that.
paying for it, but I meant your initial is free,
Yeah,
right?
that 29-day cruise would, for me to get a balcony, was like $5,000. So balcony 5,000, no balcony free.
Sleep in the cabin and go everywhere else the whole rest of the time.
For free. I'd spend a couple of nights on the deck for free. I'd be sleeping out on the Lido deck. Anthony on the move, if I didn't say it. Welcome in, Anthony. Appreciate you being in here.
Welcome in.
So that's why Carnival is like my I did a show yesterday about why I love Carnival. That's one of the things. Even though I think they've been outclassed as far as ship wise, between Royal and MSC, and it sounds like Norwegian. It sounds like all these other ships have passed Carnival up, because to me there's nothing. It's a large ship, but the Jubilee, the XL class ship, there's nothing special about it. The only thing that's special about it, it has a roller coaster on top. And trust me, if you do the roller coaster one time, you're done. After that, there's nothing special about it. They have a theater, they have a casino, they have bars. There's nothing else special about it. Royal.
See, that's my only issue with them. I wish they would have, even if they like the Oasis class ships, they did something different almost something different on every one of them. It may not have been a whole lot of difference, but it was something different. And you all are saying that the Mardi Gras, the Jubilee, and Celebration are all pretty much the exact same thing.
They changed the names. Change the names, give a new paint job. Oh, the one from Texas, we're going to give you a Tex-Mex pizza or something.
I got you.
But everything is in the same place. Everything's the same. They did not, to me, my opinion, they did nothing special. They did nothing that makes me, I need to cruise on this ship or that ship. Yeah. Right now, if you told me what's the
Mardi Gras
was $100 and Celebration was $500, I'd go on the Mardi Gras, because there's no difference. Actually, I like the Mardi Gras better because they do have like a Mardi Gras parade that they have only on the Mardi Gras. I think Celebration, one of the ships, Jubilee maybe, they might have had another parade or something going on, one of the shows. But that's about it. They had a Mardi Gras parade.
They have the Texas Star. That's different.
Well, no, that's yes. My goodness, if I heard anything else about Texas, I just looked at my hat now. I almost threw it in the trash. I said, no, I'm not going to throw it in the trash. Because there was such the hat was such a cheap looking hat that we got on the inaugural cruise for the Jubilee compared to like the swag that Mike got on the Icon.
I was trying to see if I could find something that I could
Mike, don't. I'm already over here mad. Don't do it. Don't start breaking out the water bottles, the waterproof pouches, the baseball caps that I would actually wear. No, don't.
The fanny packs.
But Bill,
the fanny pack. Don't bring all that.
Your Jubilee cruise was a lot cheaper than what Mike paid for the Icon.
It was.
So he deserves better goods.
And again, yes, Mike deserved more because he probably paid a lot more. Well, I don't know if he paid a lot more. Mike is cheap. He probably booked so far in an event for a balcony.
No.
Oh,
I paid $3,000 for the interior for two people, and then I paid $250 to get that the royal up for the panoramic ocean view, which gave me like a balcony size room. I just didn't have a window that opened.
I didn't save that much money then, because for the interior for my cruise was almost $2,500 for Jubilee, the inaugural cruise. So for $500 more, you're telling me I could have been on the Icon?
Huh. Also, did they sell yours at 100% capacity?
I don't know. I would say yes, but I don't know for a fact.
Because they only did 80% for the Icon.
So that would be nice. Yeah.
So
I don't know. I mean,
Mike got a deal because some people were paying like $5,000 for an interior room.
Yes. So with me booking it the very night it came out, like I said, I was on hold at 11 o'clock the night before it came out, and they answered the phone. I was on hold for 2 hours, and they finally answered the phone at 1 o'clock in the morning. I got my room booked, and you could see the next day as the hours went by, the room prices went up. And then when rooms canceled, when people didn't pay their deposits on time and everything else, when more rooms came available, those prices went up, and the whole way through the whole sailing.
So I can't afford that. Matter of fact, I looked for an Icon last night, and I think the lowest price I saw was about $1,500, and I forget when it was, but it was about $1,500. But that's $3,000 for me.
Yeah.
I want to do it, but I just don't want to pay that. I'd rather $100 and go on a 7-day cruise.
You know, it's crazy that a month after the Star comes out, the Icon was higher in price than the Star was.
That's because of videos like yours, Mike. It makes people want to get on that ship. It looks like a floating resort. It really does. It looks like there's so much to do, so many places, and it was 80% full, so it wasn't crowded. So you're looking at it, it's like, man, nobody's bumping into me. You got 7,000 people on here, but nobody's. But so you're saying it was a little light as far as the crowd.
It was a little lighter, but there was still areas that I would walk up to every day that would not have anybody sitting in them. So there was still plenty of seating there that even if you did give me a couple more thousand, so like 2,000 more people or whatever, to get to 100%, there's still so many more areas that people weren't even using.
Now, what about like if you wanted chairs? I thought it was on Icon, but maybe it was something else that they were charging more. Like if you wanted to be in like one of those day beds or something against the glass, like looking out, that you had to pay extra.
So they had 4. I think it's 4 whatever you want, cabanas. And they rented those out for the day. Now, along with the cabanas, you got a table, like a couch with like a fire pit in the middle, and you got and I think it came with drinks too for the day too, because there's a cooler and all with it, and the cooler was stocked at the beginning of the day.
It seemed like I recall like just like regular chairs or like not like a cabana, but like just chairs that you had to pay extra.
Oh yeah. So, on the adult section, there's lounge chairs that go around the edge of the ship, and those you had to rent for the day.
See, and that's where Royal loses me doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Every time I go someplace, do I have to pay for this? Every restaurant I stop in is extra charge. Carnival is not like that. Carnival is, there's just a couple of restaurants that you're going to have to make reservations for and pay extra for.
But that's the only ship, though, really, that Royal is like. You don't really have all this extra stuff on the Oasis except for the restaurants, right?
Yeah.
Everything else is mostly included. There's not this lounge chair area and.
I didn't notice it.
Oasis still has the Oasis class still has the cabanas you got to rent.
Well, I can understand it. Don't let us keep you up, Andrew.
Sorry.
No, I'm just playing with you.
I
can see renting a cabana. I get that, but just chairs around the edge, it was a bit much.
Well, I tell you what. It is, but from what I heard, the deal was for 2 people to rent those chairs, it was $100, and it came with a bottle of wine that gave you like 2 or 4 wine glasses that were plastic wine glasses that you get to keep and take home with you, and people were carrying them around the whole time. So $100.
But what if
for
you
a
wanted
bottle
to
of
sit in
wine.
those chairs and you didn't drink? So now you got to pay for a bottle of wine that you're not going to drink, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have paid for those chairs anyway because they're out in the middle of the sun, and my wife couldn't sit out there anyway.
Big Family Expedition says, I'll take free for 500, Alex.
Yep.
I know we're a little bit behind. Anthony on the Move says, I would love to go back on the Mardi Gras just to see my favorite crew members. They really brought the joy and enjoyment for me. Good. I do like when you get to know the different crew members. I love it.
Yep.
Uncle Dave, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here, Uncle Dave. Pete, you are literally everywhere.
He is.
I don't know how you do it. He is.
He is everywhere.
Uncle Dave says, I just booked Behind the Fun Ultimate Tour for the Carnival Liberty in September.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That would be a good video.
You've never done that, Bill?
I've never done it. No, I really had no really big desire to do it, but I could see how people would want to see what goes on behind. I don't want to go like into the galley. I don't want to see them how they prepare the food.
Yeah, if you've seen something that was kind of nasty or whatever, it made you.
Yeah. I saw like
we did it on Norwegian, and I saw stuff that I was like, ooh.
I saw a tour walking through there, and they're like, wait a second, that's our food, and people are just walking by. I know I'm not. I don't want to even.
No, they didn't let us touch anything.
Yeah, you think?
No, I did it. I did the tour on the breakaway, breakaway. Mm-hmm.
Terry Destroyer, welcome in. Welcome in. Hold on. I just got a message. I'm trying to find out who. You guys keep talking. I'm sorry. You guys keep talking.
That's okay. So, Andrew, now that you've been on Norwegian, I'm going to ask you the question. What's your favorite cruise line? Minus price and all of that. Minus price and free stuff. What's your favorite cruise line?
So far, I think it's Norwegian.
Ooh.
I've only been on one, so I don't know how the other ones are, but the Encore was great. I mean, it had everything I was looking for.
And Clock, what about you?
Royal's still my favorite.
I figured.
But
you haven't been on. Oh yeah, you have been on Norwegian.
I've been on Norwegian, but I didn't like the ship. That's why I really look forward to the Encore. And I really want to go on one of the Prima class ships, either the Prima or the Prima Plus class ships.
The Prima looks nice.
Yeah. So when they made that ship, they actually made that smaller than some of the other ships that they have. So they actually downsized when they made that class. But then I guess 3 ships into it now, they made the new ones a little bit bigger, the Prima Plus ones. And then I had a thing where I think it's 2 or 3 more Prima class or Prima Plus class ships coming out, and then they're going to a big ship close to the Oasis and Icon size ships.
Ooh, I know the Aqua's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have a good experience on the breakaway, but I would like to try one of their larger ships. I would give it another try. Norwegian.
I mean, I had things on there that I really liked. I liked their buffet. Their buffets has to be the best buffet I've had on any cruise ship.
And their 24-hour restaurant was kind of cool too.
Yeah.
I like that. Just because I like to stay up late, so I do like having a late restaurant. The like on Carnival and MSC and even Royal. I mean, once you get late night, there's really nothing. Order room service or nothing.
Like, go to bed.
Go to bed. What are you doing up? It's 1 o'clock. Go to bed.
That's what I didn't like about Royal. Like Carnival, they at least have that little buffet you can do, right? I mean, there's not many options, but there's food besides pizza. And then Royal, almost after 9 o'clock, all you can get is pizza. That's it. I mean, I don't know about Icon, but Oasis and everything else, all there is pizza after 9 o'clock. And that little cafe thing that has like a few sandwiches, but that's about it.
Oh, glory that midnight buffet almost looked like it was the chicken nuggets and stuff that was left over from the
That's how
regular buffet.
celebration was. Yeah.
It's terrible.
You like chicken nuggets.
Terrible.
What's that?
You like chicken nuggets.
Oh, I ate them.
They look dried out.
It didn't look like it's been sitting there for a long time.
Yeah. But Celebrity, they had a big buffet spread for their midnight buffet, and that started, I think, at 11 and went till like 2 in the morning.
Well, Carnival used to have like a full-blown buffet late at night. Like they would have for lunch. They used to have a late midnight buffet. Now it's like the little snack foods and things like that.
Yeah.
Controversial, like 6 things.
Yeah, Controversial Cruising says they need to make a late night eats and get rid of street eats. LOL. Open 12 to 3.
Yeah, they do.
Wait, get rid of street eats? Are they? No, I like a street.
No,
I
I
love
think
street.
street eats needs to be open later from 12.
Oh yeah, no, okay. Yes. If they yes.
And do street eats. I think that's what he means.
See, I do like that Royal put that new little section, the Aqua Theater, the Aqua Marketplace, and the there goes till 11, but only 3 of the restaurants go till 11. 2 of them stop at like 9:30, and one of them's the crepe place, which the crepes were good. Like I would eat that for dessert, so I wish they would have kept that till the 11 o'clock and just I would have ate that as a dessert.
Yeah.
Scott says, just kidding about rid of, but I mean, yeah, those nuggets are old and crispy late night.
They're like dried out, nasty looking.
Yep.
Even the nachos, the cheese that they had looked like it was I'm not gonna go there.
I wasn't a big fan of their pizza, Carnival's pizza either. I think Royal probably had with Sorrento and maybe MSC. MSC's pizza was good, and third would be Carnival.
Mm-hmm.
Norwegian was quick with pizza. Like they would have it out like fast. You wouldn't even have to wait in line. It was so quick.
Well, you definitely.
I don't think I ever ate pizza on Norwegian.
I don't think it was as good as. It was okay. Their pasta though at the buffet, the best thing. I feel like it's better than like going to what is it? Like Del Capitano.
Oh, Cucina.
Yeah, I went for seconds. Actually, I went 3 times. Yeah, it was good. I like this was the most I've went to a buffet. Like I usually try to go to like I'll try to eat at the seated area restaurants, but man, I was going to the buffet a lot.
Well, I can't remember much about. I went on Norwegian, the Pearl, one of their old ships, but I always thought they had the best food as far as the buffet area was concerned. I went on Enchantment of the Seas with Royal. I thought their buffet was good, but this Allure of the Seas, I wasn't very impressed with it.
You'll enjoy the buffet on the Utopia better. They changed the way the floor is. So on Allure, Oasis, Symphony, and Harmony, the buffet is on I think the 16th floor, and it's just the back of the ship, like a small section in the back of the ship. They changed it on Wonder and Utopia. They dropped it down a floor, and when you're looking down onto the boardwalk area, and you look over and you see the sign that says Allure of the Seas. Well, the buffet on the 2 new ships goes all the way around that entire section.
Okay.
All the way around the sign, and it's like a big loop. So there's a ton of space in there, and there's a ton of places to, like, one side's the same as the other, but there's a ton of different types of foods and everything else like that.
Well, I on the Allure, I appreciate the food options that they had. I mean, I thought it was good. I just didn't. They didn't. they didn't keep it warm. It's like they just threw everything out there. Even the drinks, they made the drinks and they just stack up the drinks and you just go by grab one. I'm not used to that. I'm used to like, going to get my own drink or whatever. It probably was more. It saved more time having it made pre-made for you. But like the drinks, even that like fruit punch, it tastes just like a hint, like a water hint with like it's just a hint of flavor. While all their drinks just like a hint of fruit punch. It wasn't fruit punch. Back in the day, like Carnival used to have fruit punch. It was like real fruit punch.
They're saving money now, Bill. It's too much sugar to use for.
But I didn't expect that from. I didn't expect that from Royal. I expected that from Carnival.
But I think what Royal, this is just my opinion, is doing is they're taking all of their focus and putting it on Icon, Utopia, Celebrity. Like Celebrity, their drinks, their food, everything was out of this world. Like you could tell they're putting a lot more money towards it than when you're on a Royal ship. So maybe that's what they're doing. They're kind of putting their focus now where they're making more money. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anthony on the Move says, I did not like the breakfast and lunch buffets on Mardi Gras or Jubilee.
Me either. I didn't like it on Celebration. I didn't like their buffet at all.
M, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Scott says, bring back the bar eats in Red Frog Pub.
Now, one thing I didn't like about the buffet on Carnival was they didn't have bacon every day. What's up with that?
I have no idea. And then even when they do have it, it's like they dole it out to you.
Yeah, what's up with the?
I don't know.
With it.
I don't know.
That was weird to me. They didn't have it.
I don't know. I'm on Allure, and they had the bacon up there. I'm walking up there and like, what's wrong? Can I just get the bacon? Yes.
Are you sure? Bacon police.
Wait. How much can I get? You get as much as you want. Of bacon? And you have this every day? Yeah, no.
That's why we barely ate in the buffet on the Celebration for breakfast because I want to have my bacon. They hardly had bacon, but they had it in the main dining room. It was weird.
I didn't much care for the buffet on Jubilee. I like the window, like, where you can go to like the different stall window areas. You know what I'm talking about, Bill, right?
The street eats.
Where they had the different like sausage or like like I don't know what else they had. They had like different ones, different sections. That was cool.
They had so many different places. They had like the dog section where they had the sausages and hot dogs. They had the street eats outside. They had so many different options. They had the deli over here and the buffet.
Why were they being so stingy with the freaking bacon when there was
so much? I've never been able to explain that.
I don't know. Bill, explain it.
I can't. I mean, literally, they're like, can I get some more bacon? Well, I like the crunchy one. Can you pass me the 2 pieces from the back over there? Why? Let me get my own bacon.
You're like, can I get some bacon? And they give you 1 strip of bacon.
Yeah. Bill back out to hold the line up. Nope, not that one. Not that one.
Right, I like my bacon.
BLT because it's going to be mostly lettuce and tomato and then 1 tiny crumb of bacon.
I like crispy bacon. I don't like the the limp and undercooked bacon. I like there's certain type of bacon I like.
I like mine crispy.
I like mine barely cooked.
Whoa. I like mine. Yeah. You know how you like bite into it and there's a huge crunch at the end? It's like eating a chip. That's how I like it.
Well, you're making me sick just thinking about it.
Yeah, that's.
I'm trying to think. What ship was I on? I don't think it was one of the newer ships. Was it Glory? I don't remember. One of the older Carnival ships, I went to the C-Day brunch, and it was the sit-down restaurant where you order your food. So I ordered the 12-hour French toast and bacon. They brought me out bacon crumbles. It wasn't like strips of bacon. It was like bacon crumbles.
Why are they?
I'm like, what's going on? What is this? Do you have like regular bacon? No. Are you kidding me?
They went to the grocery store and got up some bacon bits from the dressing aisle, and
somebody has figured out how much bacon gets wasted on a cruise ship.
I'm sure that
bacon gets
how much
wasted?
they can save the company.
I'm
No
sure
other
that's
cruise
something to
line
do.
is stingy like that with their bacon. Every other cruise line I've been on has been fine with the bacon. That's what I don't understand. I don't.
They said, you know how many free rooms we give away by the amount of bacon we save?
Well, if that's the case, go ahead, ration out the bacon. If you still keep sending me offers like you send me, Carnival.
Somebody asked John Heald why they're stingy with their bacon.
We should.
I will. Well, I don't want to get on his bad side, but I should ask him. I was like, what's the deal with having a bacon like every other day?
You're not going to get on their bad side, Bill, because you'll sit here in this live right here and talk smack about Carnival and how you loved Royal, and then on Thursday you're like, I hate every other company but Royal. I mean, but Carnival. I love
No.
Yeah.
See it. You depends what did I say I like about Carnival. You definitely didn't hear me say Carnival had the better ships. You definitely didn't hear me say Carnival had the better entertainment. They got me with price.
When I said that yesterday, you were giving me a hard time yesterday.
Well, okay, I just talk a lot of times too. but I think when Sherry asked me to put a price is equal or whatever, Carnival's like third on the list. I think Royal and MSC, the ships are better than Carnival's. But Carnival, they take really good care of me, and I can't deny that. And I'll keep coming back just for that.
Mm-hmm.
But let Carnival take away my deals. So
what was the other MSC you went on?
Seashore and the Meraviglia.
Yeah, Meraviglia were together. I'm
Yep.
just trying to figure out the one that I hadn't been on. And you're saying that one was pretty and decorated as the Meraviglia was?
Yes, they didn't have the canopy. They had more like the Allure, like the promenade. So they didn't have the canopy like Meraviglia had the canopy, the video screens up top, and the Seashore didn't have that. They had like the promenade, and I love the way the promenade is set up with the restaurants and shops on the side. The only thing I would say about like Allure, they had too many those stands where they have like temporary stores where they put stuff out, t-shirts and whatever. Yeah. They have too many of those in the promenade, and it makes the promenade really crowded.
So Icon kind of looks just like the Meraviglia's thing. They had the restaurants as well as the bars and stuff. And on the first floor, instead of putting those little kiosks and all in the middle of the floor, they put them off to the side. That way you're not tripping over the stuff when you're
right. That makes sense. And you would think Allure would have done that, but it was probably first time doing it. And they didn't think about it. They thought it was probably putting
all the Oasis class are like that.
Well, when they built the Oasis class, but now they've learned they probably won't do that.
Yeah.
Scott says, or at the carving station where you get a piece of meat you can see through.
Yeah.
Well, at the carving station, there's somebody there, and I could tell them, "Hey, cut more. I need more and more."
Yeah, they were stingy with that too. They were like, "Hey, well, I've never had shawarma before, but give me a little bit more meat." Like,
so you got Carnival who's stingy over the bacon and the meat, and then you've got MSC who's stingy over their ketchup.
Yeah,
it was only that one ship, the Seashore. The Seashore had like a real ketchup mustard container and mayonnaise. They were 3 containers where you just push the nozzle down and got it. It was just on that one ship, and I don't know why.
When they gave you that bottle of ketchup, I'm like, how much did they pay for those individual bottles of ketchup?
That was some room service type stuff there.
Hey, whoever gave you that, were they like, okay, you can only use this the whole week. That's it.
Oh, they looked around.
They looked around.
I'm like,
here you go.
Yeah, you're
don't say anything, but here you go.
This one's on me. Yeah, that was the weirdest thing. Other than the way their bathrooms were set up, that was the weirdest thing. The bathrooms were almost unusable.
Yeah.
So were they stingy over the toilet paper?
No, just the way they're designed.
Yeah, they had the 1 ply.
Well, even if you give me 1 ply, I can just use a whole lot. But no, it's the toilet itself. They put a wall. They put like a wall right here. You literally have to turn sideways if you're tall. If you're like almost 6 feet tall or whatever. You literally would have to turn sideways to even use it. And it was just like just a really poor design.
Yeah, I had my counter top was on this shoulder, and my shower was on this shoulder, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, this is the most uncomfortable setting that I've ever been in.
Maybe that's what they're used to. It's from Italy, right? Maybe that's what they're used to over there.
Well, that was the other thing is like the towel rack. Like I had to bend over to put my towel on the towel rack. I'm like, why is the hell is the towel rack so low?
Was it made for short people? What's going on here? It wasn't designed.
I would fit in then. That'd be perfect for me.
I was about to say, I think Sherry designed this ship.
Waiting to hear somebody say, "Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road."
When I was chicken, they put breading and buffalo sauce on cauliflower and try to trick the drink.
Emily says, "Never mind the bacon. How much food is in general is left over or wasted?" I try not to waste food, but I do try some foods or different foods, and if I don't like it, I'm not going to eat it just because I took it. So I try not to waste it.
Well, I do have to say those people are creative. If there's leftover of something, you usually see it mixed in with something on the buffet like the next day. Like I don't think they actually throw stuff away until it's like
or the midnight buffet on Carnival.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you ever look at the menus, it's like, oh, beef steaks, oh, beef bits, oh, beef curls. It's like 3 days in a row. It's like you're not fooling anybody. This is the same meat. You just cook it a little bit different.
Oh, beef stew.
Beef stew.
Yeah.
They're not fooling anybody. At least on Carnival. Anthony says the whole buffet seemed a little seemed like a little reimagination of a previous meal.
I don't think they waste food; they remix it on the.
What do you have left? Some old pizza, cauliflower, and there's 6 hours of old French fries.
Oh, that's gross.
Well, you saw that one video I had with that hamburger bun. Nope, they didn't just pull that hamburger bun out. They didn't pull that hamburger. They didn't just pull that burger out. I don't know how long that bun had been sitting there, but it wasn't like, oh, here's a bag, bring out a bun. I don't know where it came from. My goodness,
that was all week like that. All the bread was like that all week.
It was always like that, no matter where you went.
And the just running the cups was killing me every day. I'd be thirsty.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
Every day we're using coffee cups to get water or whatever because all the regular cups they would run out, and they're about that big. They were like shot glasses.
I don't know where the coffee cups went.
I can't. I'm not going to show you mine. I don't. They have these mugs with like their emblem on it and MSC. Really nice coffee mugs. I can take this back to my room. Really? Okay.
I can put this in my suitcase. Really?
Where else can you take it besides your room?
Well, I did ask. I asked one of the officers. I said, "How many cups do you go through per cruise?" And he kind of just laughed.
He asked that question when he sees me walking out of the thing with one of them.
Watch this guy right here.
Turn me up.
Clock's Family Adventure. Watch him. Just call it the late night rejects bar. All the food people didn't want during the day, leave it out for the drunks. Laughing my butt off. You know what? As hard as those chicken nuggets, and I find myself there too often. I butchered that, I think.
Well, that bowl that he had was harder than the chicken nuggets.
Destination Fun. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Orange Cone Vlog. Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Sherry, were you saying it's a cruise life? Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here.
You know, Norwegian had like stuff. They had different stuff like every day.
Mm-hmm.
They had like the first day they had what was it that I had? Oxtail, and then they had like Indian food. They had like a whole different like bunch of different food.
What's oxtail?
It is what it is, man.
It's the tail of an ox.
I got you. I've never heard.
You've never eaten oxtail?
I never heard ox steaks, ground ox. All I hear is oxtail. Is it like beef? Is it cow?
So the meat is on the outside and you have the bone. That's how they had it. They had the bone on the middle and you ate around it. It was very tender. It was good. I liked it.
Okay. When I think of an ox, I think of a big animal, right?
Yeah.
What about the rest of the meat? I don't hear ox meat.
I don't know, man. It said oxtail and
I got oxtail.
And
I just never heard like steaks. Like steaks or anything or ox tongue. Well, maybe ox tongue. Is that something? I know they have like cow tongue
that they sell.
Yeah. Anyhow, I probably went down a rabbit hole. I didn't want to go down anyway because the oxtail just.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
So I'm excited on the Ascent because their buffet, one of their lunch buffets, I heard has a whole seafood spread where you could do shrimp cocktail, you could do crab legs, you could do it was like this whole big thing of seafood.
If they do Utopia like they've been doing on a lot of the other royal ships, the first day you want to either go to the buffet or you want to go to the what the hell is the other one? I go to Solarium Bistro, and they'll do seafood in there for the first day on ship.
Why not both?
What's that?
What?
I'm sorry. What?
Why not both?
Oh,
Well, you can. I mean, I've done it before. You gotta check my options.
What options do you have? Dino nuggets?
Well, that was on surf side. Let's get our stuff straight. That was 3 days into the cruise when I hit that jackpot and found the nuggies.
Well, he'll eat a burger. He'll eat a burger, right? You eat burgers, don't you?
Yeah,
he ate dinner. I've seen him actually eat actual food.
I eat a steak every night.
There isn't any chicken tenders on this menu.
Is that what your freezer looks like at home? Burgers, chicken nuggets, dino nuggets.
I actually don't have any
Mickey nuggets.
We get dino nuggets for Chloe.
We have chicken breasts. We have ground beef, I'm sure, for them to do.
I've got nuggets. I've got nuggets over here. I cannot lie.
Are they dino nuggets?
They're not dino nuggets. They're chicken
Those
nuggets.
are the best ones.
Are they Mickey nuggets?
No. They're probably are the best ones though. Scott says the salt air makes the buns stale faster. I would buy that if it wasn't just for that one ship alone. Every other ship I've been on, I never had that problem.
Yeah. And especially when they say that they got a bakery there that makes all kinds of fresh bread and all. Because that was their thing, is they had all this other fresh bread there where they made pretzels and all kinds of crap.
Honestly, they probably left it under the heat lamp. That's probably what happened.
No, it was every day. I mean, yes, they could have, but it was like every day. And it wasn't like just one bun. It was like now that particular one was the hardest one that I had, but they were always like stale. You didn't even want them. I was eating burgers with no bread because of that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how they eat it in Europe. I don't know.
It helped me for my keto, that's for sure.
It did.
So no bread, no ketchup. That must have been a very bland burger there, Bill.
It was. It was. I wound up like late night or whatever. I would grab a slice of pizza. Crossover Paranormal Society. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming in here, my friend.
They did have a tuna fish sandwich at night on the buffet. That was pretty good too.
They did. They had chicken, like a chicken salad sandwich, was okay. We've lost Andrew.
Ooh. Oh, he's laughing too hard. Camera.
Nothing like an old tuna fish sandwich. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing is the glasses on there were like that big too.
Did you
Yeah,
take,
they were shot glasses.
did you take them back to the room? Put them in your
No,
refrigerator?
those weren't worth having.
Save it for later.
Anthony says, but shout out to Carnival for using larger juice glasses in the MDR. Yes. Oh, hold on. Ross says, note to self, skip Carnival's midnight buffet. If you skip it, you're not missing anything.
I agree.
Then they really didn't try. You'd be better off getting a TV dinner or something from off the ship and bring it on and warming it up yourself somehow.
You bring a stove.
Sounds like you don't have a microwave. How do you?
Well, people they've tried to sneak on a washer and dryer onto the ship.
Ah, what?
They had like a portable washer. I think it was a dryer too. Portable washer and dryer. They put in their luggage.
I heard that the other day. Yeah, I could not believe that.
Let me guess. Carnival.
Man, you're getting on Carnival today, Bill.
No, I'm sorry.
First you won't let me bring the fishing pole, and now you won't let me wash and
He's
dry.
only stating facts that he.
Well, I was just saying it is what it is. And I'm not sure if it was Carnival or not. That was a cheap shot there.
I think it was Carnival.
For someone who was ragging on me about Carnival yesterday, you're sure talking a lot about Carnival here.
Well, they're mad at Carnival, but Carnival clearly states in their contract or whatever that no household appliances, and these people wanted to bring their own washing machine.
FYI, Emily says, FYI, no offense, I would never eat chicken nuggets anywhere. Just saying. That's just me. See, thank you, Ross. Oxtail equals beef tail. That makes sense. So it's like a cow, the tail of a cow.
It's good.
Why do they call it oxtail? Why not cow tail?
I just ate it.
I don't know. I've
It was
never
really
had
good.
oxtail.
Don't knock it until you try it. You got to try it. It was really good.
No. There's a lot of things like my mom used to make. I would not try.
Yeah.
No, thank
Life
you.
is too short, man. You can't be picky. You got to just try it.
There's plenty of things that I can eat that I don't need to eat any weird stuff.
Nancy B says oxtail is expensive meat like lamb. Wow.
It's good.
Oxtail
like
soup
lamb
is
either.
big. Oxtail soup is big in UK.
See?
Emily says I used to eat chicken nuggets years ago, but then I found out how they are made. You never want to find out how your food is made.
That's anything. That's just not chicken nuggets.
It's terrible out there.
Why I don't eat hot dogs?
I still eat hot dogs, but it's terrible.
Can't.
It's terrible. You don't. It's terrible. It's terrible. And then they start telling you the allowable amount of whatever else can be added into it.
Yeah,
It's terrible. Don't look up how they make hot dogs and what they're able to put in.
Even worse than that, try scrapple.
Try what?
Scrapple.
What's that?
Scrapple.
I've heard of that, but I don't know.
Breakfast sausage stuff that they make. That it comes in a block like this big. It's like gray in color. My kids love it. My wife eats it. It's a big thing up here in Maryland and Delaware and a couple other states around here. They started selling it down in Florida too, but Rappa is the name of the company, RAPA, and it's Rappa Scrapple, and it's the stuff that they don't put in hot dogs go into that.
The stuff they couldn't make the cut for a hot dog. Oh my goodness. Well, when I was in Hawaii, I did do spam.
Oh, spam is good.
Oh, it's worse than spam.
It wasn't bad, but I whenever it's like you say meat and it's like I can't try to figure out what kind of meat it is. It doesn't taste the same.
Spam and scrambled egg tacos. Oh my god, they're so good. I'm telling you.
Scrambled egg tacos?
Yes.
The things you find out about people on these lives.
What's wrong with scrambled eggs in the taco? I mean, it's just like a breakfast burrito.
Yeah, with oh man, it's so good. Homemade tortillas.
Oh, tortilla. Oh, I thought you meant like the hard taco and you put sour cream
No,
and cheese, and that's what I thought you meant. Okay, now I
no,
know.
the soft taco.
Nancy B says it costs about $30 to $40 a pack. That's some oxtails. Anthony says it tastes like roast beef.
It like, yeah, it tastes. I mean,
I've never had it.
I mean, I like roast beef.
It's good.
see,
I give me a steak. I you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good too. It's all the way at the bottom.
I have alphabet nuggets in the freezer, and now I feel targeted. Wow,
Alphabet.
that's alphabet nuggets. How? Why? I too many questions, Scott.
Yeah.
Fearless Rambo George, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Those ones came from the first Olympics, and they were actually discus.
The discus.
They should put microwaves into the staterooms. They should. June, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here, June.
I think I saw a cruise line that had a microwave in it. That it had a microwave in a stateroom.
Well, there's plenty like NCL. Did you have a coffee pot in yours?
I think so.
Because certain ones on NCL, they'll give you a coffee pot.
I had one on Ovation of the Seas for our Alaska cruise. There was a coffee pot, and there was a hot water kettle and hot tea you can make.
Nancy B says neck bones and pig's feet. No, thank you.
No.
She says I love hot chili dogs. I do like a good coney dog. Ross says oxtail is a culinary name for the tail of cattle. It once meant the tail of an ox or a steer or a castrated male. See, now you're gonna get me not wanting this because it's cut up. The average tail weighs anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds. I won't even read that one, but yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. Just think what they put in Scrapple.
That's crazy.
I'm surprised they don't have that on the Carnival breakfast buffet, the Scrapple.
They probably do.
Okay, we got a question here, people. What is the wildest thing y'all seen on a cruise?
Wildest food or wildest anything?
Oh,
food or wildest thing that we've seen? Go on, Bill. Sorry.
Shooting skeets off the back of the cruise ship.
Oh, somebody's showing their age.
I'm showing my age. But that was just crazy to see all these people out here drinking and shooting skeets. That was crazy back in the day. You could also hit golf balls off the back also, but the shotgun, giving people that have been drinking all day a shotgun, that's special. That's special.
I've seen a fight. Actually, it was a brawl. There was like a lot of fighting at once.
I've never seen that.
It was on Carnival.
I've never seen a full blown fight, but I've seen.
There was a big fight when we were in the main dining room for breakfast on our Carnival celebration cruise.
Stop picking on Carnival. What in the Carnival is going on here? Come on, stop picking on Carnival.
Our argument fight was on Royal.
Thank you, Mike.
In the solarium, some lady got upset because people were holding chairs and not for all day long and not even sitting in them.
Well, I thought they were just supposed to pick that stuff up. No, like the
They're supposed to, but they don't. I think Celebrity or somebody started enforcing it.
And Bill, spam? What did you have spam with? It was, they made it like a like sushi. Musubi, they called it something. It was like rice and a piece of spam. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't in a restaurant either. It was like a store, like a ABC store or something.
You got it at a gas station.
At a gas station. It was warm. Oh, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here, Crystal. I like shrimp and grits. Okay, Nancy, now I can understand that.
Yep, that's some good stuff.
I will have the lobster thermidor. It doesn't have much spam in it. I don't like spam. Crystal says, wild Saturday night. I don't know about two. We're not too wild.
Nah. Not till later.
$12.99 and they were $6. Come on, man. Balling on a budget. Oh, great, Crystal. I know I was a little late getting out there, but I'm so glad you got it. How's Fox doing? Crystal was on the inaugural Jubilee with me.
Oh, I thought you wrote a book. I was like, did you write a
lamb fries, turkey fries, Rocky Mountain oysters?
No.
Nope. Me and Andrew can agree. Nope. That doesn't. Nope. That sounds like you lead me down the wrong path, Ross.
I'm not having that either.
All right, Crystal. Thanks for stopping in.
I'll eat lamb.
Boiled neck bones, turkey necks with potatoes and corn. That Louisiana thing.
Nope.
One more like the 25. Mosubi. Cinnamon teriyaki sauce with rice wrapped. Yes. Fox took me out to sushi with a friend tonight. Nice.
I could go for some sushi.
Spam sushi.
Okay. Oh my God! Nobody got the lobster thermidorian statement. Come in. It's Monty Python's spam skit. Monty Python. I haven't watched Monty Python in 50 years.
50 years? You didn't watch Holy Grail?
No, it was like whatever shows they had on TV, and I don't think I ever watched Holy Grail. I might have watched a part of it, but I've never watched the whole movie. I never, from like 22 on, I never watched too much TV. I missed out on a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Bama.
Sounds like it. I haven't watched TV in a long time myself. That's why I haven't watched the whole what was that show called? The Fallout.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Been a long time since I watched a TV show.
Wow. Crystal says, I finally started editing again. Is hanging out before the real show was in the last vlog. It's been a while. Bama Nola, welcome in. Nancy B. Today met Edna World in Atlanta. Yeah, she had a meetup in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Edna's World had a meetup. Well, I don't know if she had a meetup, but they were having a meetup of people from I think Facebook and YouTube. Oops. Emily, actually, wasabi is not hot. It was warm. The temperature, it wasn't spicy. It was just, definitely wasn't spicy. I am hooked on Tubi movie. It's free. I'm getting. I have right now. I have a over-the-air antenna that I use. I got rid of cable, but I still have Netflix, which they're about to price me out. Hey, Michelle. Oh, sorry, Mike.
Just imagine one finger waving.
So what else can we talk about? I think we got we talked enough about Carnival.
You did. You talked a lot about Carnival.
I did not. I did not. I just pointed
how
out.
Dare you? How dare you talk bad about Carnival?
I'm not either, Emily. I can't do spicy anymore. My stomach just can't.
I like spicy. I like spicy, but I don't like it too late. If I have it too late, then I have heartburn at night.
Yeah.
I like spicy.
Ross says, talk about the Encore, Andrew. Compared to Carnival.
The food was great. Food was better. I feel like. The American Diner was really good. They just made it complimentary. So it also has, like, if you're going to go stay at the American Diner, they have really, like, cool window seats. And you can kind of look out and see the view. It has a beautiful view. They have this VR area that I did the F1, the Formula F1 simulator, and that was really cool. They had other things too, but I only did the racing. They have go-karts and laser tag. There's a ton of stuff you can do.
Carnival started doing something like that. They had like a jump area, like with the trampolines and stuff. But they only had it on one ship. They had it on a panorama, and I would like to see them do something like that with the VR room. And I didn't mean to interrupt you with the Encore, but I'm thinking, like, why Carnival doesn't think like that? And they did it that one time, and they never did it on another ship.
Yeah, like they had like the VR area, it had everything. Like, if you're into like shooting games, they had like VR for that, VR like climbing, they had like what is that? Not sky, I guess skydiving. Different stuff like that. Orange Cone Vlog has a question about the OMG butterscotch cheesecake. Yeah, sorry, it's my resting face. I have a mean mug, so it was very good. It had caramel and butterscotch on it, and I love both of those. So it was really good. All the food that I had no complaints. The pizza was okay. That was probably not my favorite, but I still went and grabbed pizza because it was like something that Chloe liked, and I'll just grab a slice because it was there.
Andrew, how about this? Now, you seem to love the ship. Tell us something negative about the ship.
About the ship itself.
About your experience. I mean, you just kind of went into pizza. It wasn't that good, but something there had to be something. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be something, but there had to be something that you didn't like. The boarding process, the muster drill, the wait time in the theater. There had to be something that you didn't like about the ship. The Starbucks, or lack of Starbucks, or the wait time for something.
I'm trying to think. There's too many positives. I think the schedule for the buffet, it was hard for me to get used to. It had a really weird schedule. Like it would go from like 7 to 11 and then close, I think, and then wouldn't open back up until like 3. It was really weird how they did the scheduling. It was like, yeah. It was.
I seem to remember something weird about that too.
It was something like that. It was something along those lines. I couldn't remember what it was. It was like 7 to like 11 or 10, and then they'd open back up at like 1 or 2 or something, and then that would be lunch. So it was like very weird. And then it would close again at like 5 or something, and then open for dinner. It was very weird for me.
Okay.
But other than that,
nothing major.
Nothing major. I loved that they had, like, when you get into the buffet, like right at the entrance, they had a bar like a bar right at the entrance, like right in the middle of the buffet, which was really cool. You don't really see that often. I haven't really seen that on any of the cruise ships I've been on. If you're into bars, they have bars everywhere. Cigar lounge, that's what you like, Bill. They have that, and then they have like you can go into the cigar lounge, and then there's a door, and you can go outside, and you can smoke out there, and then they have a bar there too, so you can just chill out there and smoke and have a good time.
Sweet. Bama Nola's in the house. Bama, welcome in. I am taking applications for volunteers to help pack up our house. Any volunteers? Any volunteers? Going once, going twice?
But Rosa, I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah,
he's been putting out some good stuff. He's been overseas.
Oh. Why does it show up in my feed? It doesn't show up in my. I'm gonna have to go back because his stuff's not showing up in my. You know your little feed thing when you scroll through.
Right.
Oh,
I'm the same way. I missed so many people. It's like when Clock put out this video about the icon, I'm like, why didn't it pop up? And I make sure I got everything like the bell checked and to get all, and it's like nothing popped up.
Yeah, I have to go back. I just thought he wasn't online for a while, Pedroza. I'll have to go check him out.
I just remembered something. At the entrances, before you get into the bar, and it caught my attention, but when you go, they have like an attendant that stands at the entrance, and they have like a spray bottle full of like maybe it's like Germex or something, like with water, I guess. I don't know. But they would spray it into your hands, and you would wash your hands, and you go like a few steps into the right, and there's like a whole bunch of sinks you can wash your hands. It was very clean. Like
into the bars?
Clean. What's that?
Into the bars, you said they have that?
In the buffets.
In the buffet area, yeah.
So some relatives do that too. They do that because a lot of people have a tendency not to stop at the sink. So they go ahead and spray the people's hands. That way they know they have at least something on their hands.
Yeah. It was very clean. They top notch.
Pedroza says probably wasn't popular and had high maintenance. And I think you're talking about the jump place on the carnival. What's the name? I just think of things like that. Carnival needs to come up with ideals to give people more things to do. Carnival has putt-putt golf. Carnival has the boat roller coaster, and then what, pools and cooking classes maybe and trivia. They really don't have. They have an arcade. They usually have a decent arcade, but even not even like the newest game, like the VR arcade. It's like just a regular arcade. And they just, I don't know. They just need to have something else different. I think the when I saw it on Panorama, they had people down there. I don't know. Maybe it was an upcharge, maybe, but people were down there. I went in there and filmed. People were down there.
So Royal used to have the VR jump thing where you would jump and it was VR, but they got rid of that and now they started replacing it with the iFly thing. So we did that at Utopia. Or not Utopia. We did it on Ovation of the Seas.
And the iFly thing is where you get in there and lift yourself up. I mean,
yeah, well, there's somebody in there that kind of helps you, but yeah, it was cool. It was fun. I was scared at first, but once I was in there, I was all right. What were you saying, Clock?
That class of ship, the Anthem class or whatever, or the Quantum class, there's a few of those ships that have the jump pad on the back of it, where it's a couple different trampoline things. But you get like, I think you have like a waist harness on, and you can jump around all the different things.
I love the options that you had on the other ships besides Carnival. I think they really need to do, like, if they're starting with these smaller ships, come to the 21st century with the newer VR games. Come in with just something that's different. I'm sorry, Carnival. They did have the rope course, and it was free, so that was that little ropes course was good. But just things like that. You got to give people something to do other than just go to the casino and go to the bars and things like that.
Yeah. And the interior of the place looks so futuristic. What was that? I forget what that movie is. It reminded me of the one that guy gets into, like, he goes into the arcade, and I think it's like a Disney movie.
Zoom. You
talking about Tron?
Tron. It reminded me of Tron.
Thank you.
Like, when you walk in, it had all the like lighting and LED. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
If you're into things like that, you would really like the VR room. It's really cool.
So, on Encore, did they have any venues that have shows that were like way too small? Like, so that was the biggest thing I didn't like about Breakaway, because Breakaway had that I've said it a million times, the Fleetwood Mac show, and it's a very, very good show. The band plays and they tell you the whole history of what was happening during that album, and the room just isn't big enough. I can't remember how many people the thing seats, but it's kind of all weird too, because like they have a stage in the center, but the walls are like all kinds of cut different directions and everything. So like there's a wall that actually comes out towards the center of the stage, and the stage is like right in front of them. So it's kind of weird, the whole design they did of that place.
Yeah.
They should have taken that whole wall out and put more chairs in the center. And it's just bad design. And if you didn't get in line for like an hour or 2 hours ahead of time, you weren't getting into that show.
Yeah. So I only went to Choir of Man, and I felt like it was spacious. There was plenty of seatings. I wasn't really worried about seating, although we were in the back. I think the next time we go to a show, we're gonna go back, closer to the front. I felt like there was enough room.
Okay.
Carmen for the win. Welcome in, Carmen.
Hey, Carmen.
Pedrosa, I noticed that the arcades often have half the machines have issues. I did that. Zoltron on the Allure, and I couldn't get it to work. Anywho. Yes, Bama is moving.
Yep, moving.
Sherry, is Starbucks the same price as it is out here on the land?
Well, I can't say for Norwegian because I haven't been on there in a long time. But Royal, it was about the same price as land. Yeah.
It was about the same price. I think it's across the board. I think it was about the same.
And
you can't get more expensive.
I think my daughters were able to use their gift cards too on the ship.
Yeah, you can use your gift cards, and they also have like the cups and the mugs and all like the tumblers and stuff you can buy as well.
Yeah. Our Starbucks, it looked like you're walking into like an actual Starbucks. It wasn't like we proudly serve Starbucks. It's like there's literally like a sign right by it's where customer service is, and it's literally like right there. It says Starbucks, and you walk right in. It's just like going into your local Starbucks.
Orange Cone says they're strict in the cigar bar. Only cigars and pipes allowed. Other smoking materials are not. Good. Believe it or not, I like cigar smoke. I don't like cigarette smoke. Cigar smoke, I love the way it smells.
Me too.
It smells like victory. No, people don't know where it's from.
Real quick, Emily, back to your Starbucks. So I know on Royal, even if you get the coffee package or the unlimited drink package, that excludes Starbucks. But Norwegian, doesn't it include Starbucks?
They have a coffee package specifically for Starbucks. It's $108. per person.
But that's unlimited, right?
That's unlimited.
And that's on Norwegian, but Royal, you're just out of pocket for Starbucks. There's no package or anything you can get for Starbucks.
Pedroza says, I am doing a lot of Europe videos, so my cruise friends are probably not as interesting to cruise people. But a lot of times we don't even get it. I just happen to be, when I'm just scrolling through YouTube, it just happens to pop up, but it doesn't come into my feed as far as, premiere here or live here. Sometimes I'm not getting everybody's notifications. Universe.
That's what he means. Like, you don't really watch Europe stuff, so that's probably why it's not following in your feed, because it goes by.
But if I'm subscribed
on notifications,
yeah, if I hit all, I mean, I'm following him, so I would think I'll get it. Universe, welcome in. I didn't get the notification, Bill. Yeah, for whatever reason, people just don't get notifications all the time, and I don't know why.
Seems like every once in a while you got to go into somebody's thing and unsubscribe and then subscribe again to get it to refresh your stuff up.
You know what I hate? I'm like, a lot of times I'll be watching my video, on my TV, and I'm scrolling through, and I'm trying to hit the like button. I can't comment, but I hit the like button just because I'm watching the video, and accidentally hit the wrong one, and it shows dislike. I'm like, oh, please don't let them see that I dislike the video, because then I delete it and then go hit like, but it's like it's too late now. I've already hit the dislike, and they probably think I'm picking with them.
I was wondering why I keep getting a dislike on my.
I know. I just noticed that there were some of my videos here lately. There's been more some downward negative dislikes. Not many, but it used to be like 100% like all like, and now it's like a couple of, they're not 100%. Pedroza, the Firenze is pretty cool. Very excited about that ship. I'm going July 25th. I'm going on the Firenze. I'm looking forward to it also. Carnival's.
I know you're booked on it.
Carnival's new ship.
Yeah.
You're going on it when, Bill?
July 25th.
Oh.
It
Bill,
looks
you
nice.
Busy July going on there.
Well, June 14th and then July. So.
I thought July you also had weren't you going on a group cruise in July too?
July, that's 25th. That is the group cruise.
Ah, okay.
Out of Long Beach. It looks like a nice ship, and it's a newer ship. It's made in 2020, so it should be.
And I haven't watched the whole thing, but Beach Please just posted a tour of Firenze, ship tour.
I think the inaugural cruise is going on like right now.
Yeah, they're on there with Marianne.
It's a cruise. It's a cruise life is speaking, and I think I'm catching up. Trying, I am way behind. It's a cruise life.
You're supposed to keep up with the chat.
I'm trying. I start talking, and then I get carried away, and you got to keep the answers brief, real brief. Is it time to take bumper cars away on cruise ships in favor of more up-to-date arcades and VR experiences? Bumper cars and roller coasters, they take up a lot of space. They do take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'll ever do another roller coaster ride again. So no matter, even if the new ships come out with, they would have to do something to the roller coaster to make me want to go on it. It'd have to be something different. Pedroza, like the Beatles show on the Norwegian Bliss. If you don't get there early, you can't get in.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bill, are you doing the Helping Hands cruise or the New Year's one in December? Maybe the Helping Hands cruise, the rock and roll. If you're talking about the rock and roll one, maybe. Not sure yet. Just so many different things going on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that one, or I don't think I'm doing a New Year's Eve one. The only one that I'm really looking at right now is the inaugural cruise for MSC down in Galveston. Is that next November, I believe? I kind of want to go on that ship, kind of, sort of, because I like MSC that much. and it was a good price. Actually, I think it's Island Time. He's having a group cruise.
Did anybody check to see if MSC's running any travel agent deals lately?
I have not. I probably do need to check. MSC, I like MSC. And I'm just skipping. I'm trying to catch up, so I'm skipping through some of the chat. Norwegian is slightly more, but it is actually affordable compared to the other ships. I think Emily asked a question, and did I skip by it? Or maybe I saw it someplace else. Emily asked something about, has anybody ever been on the Jubilee, I believe?
Oh, yeah, I did see that, besides Scott.
Here it is. Question is, has anyone been on the Carnival Jubilee? I know Scott controversy. Yeah, have we all been on it? Mike, have you been on it?
I go on it in July 27th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've been on it, and it's my favorite class of Carnival ship. I like it. I think it's laid out well. I think they took a page out of Royal and divided it up into neighborhoods. They call it zones. I'm sorry. Zones. And they divide the people out well. And I do like the way they did it. They have a ton of comedy shows, so you can almost always see a comedian on board. They did a good job on that. The premium, Ross says, the premium drink package on NCL includes Starbucks.
I just looked at the price for that. It's like $1,160 per person. So
What?
Oh no!
Yeah.
What?
What?
So I'm good, man. I'll just take the $108.
Yeah,
That's crazy. So you get all top shelf cocktails and spirits, all beer, red wine, white wine, exclusive brand of rosé champagne by the glass, select premium bottles of wine with dinner, including our exclusive brand of rosé champagne and 40% off all other bottles. Now, this is for our Alaska cruise, so I'm just going by what that says. Unlimited soft drinks and juices, unlimited still and sparkling bottled water, all Starbucks, energy drinks, and I think that's it.
But I thought the drink package was included with NCL, no?
So
there's different steps.
There's different stuff. So like the unlimited drink package, open bar package is $686. But a lot of times they'll have deals to where it already is included, and where they get you at is the gratuities. I think ours was like, I don't know how much it was. But
I want to say ours is like $400 for the both of us.
Yeah, that's what it was. $400.
That's not the premium, then. That includes.
No.
Okay.
That includes it includes $15 per drink. So all your normal drinks are going to be on there. You're just not going to get the top shelf liquor. So you can go up there and you can order whatever you want.
For someone
I
like
don't even
me,
drink enough for a drink package. I might have a couple drinks a day, if that.
For someone like me, I don't need top shelf. I can drink, regular.
Well, if you're going to mix it, if you're going to get a mixed drink, why would you get top shelf?
That's what I'm like. You're just
for $1,000 or whatever you just said. That's crazy.
I don't think that's. I mean, to each his own. If you want to pay that much money for it, I mean, that's on you. But I mean, if it came between paying $108 for a week's worth of unlimited coffee and then like all that other stuff, I would take the $108.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I drink more coffee than I do alcoholic drinks on a cruise. So
yeah. Anyone doing the inaugural MSC World America? And that's from
Life.
Good question.
I had to cancel because of another cruise.
Yeah, you know.
He
like a
heard we
carnival.
were going on it, and he just said, "No, I'm done."
Nope, can't do it.
No,
That
no.
Mike Clark.
Bill's like, no, Andrew and Jen are going on that. Cancel.
Can't go. Too many people. Too many people I know going on that cruise.
Can't go. Can't have too much fun. They're gonna pressure me to get chocolatinis.
Fearless Ramber says he's gonna try to get the Terraza cabins on Firenze.
So what's a terraza cabin? Is that?
I'm not sure. I haven't really. I saw the videos, but I'm not sure. Is it? I don't know if it's an upgraded cabin or a suite or something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would worry about the Firenze is new ships tend to have service issues for a few months. Yeah, it's not a new ship. It was made like in 2020. It's new to Carnival. So I mean, I don't even think they're painting. I don't even think they're painting the funnel. What a
repurposed.
I mean, at least change the colors. Yeah, a couple. Yeah, let's bring a Costa ship over and leave it Costa colors.
Here goes Bill again about Carnival.
I don't know. Here we
But
go.
that's crazy. That's crazy. Do you think Royal would bring? Well, first they probably wouldn't bring a ship over, but if they brought a celebrity ship over into Royal, do you think they would just leave the same? Just leave the same color. We'll just call it a Royal.
Well, see the thing is, so the XL class, for example, apparently there's 20 of those ships or something, somewhere around 20 of those ships in the Carnival fleet right now, between all the different brands. So they made that ship multiple times, and so Royal and Celebrity owned by the same people, but Royal came out with that the Celebrity ships with that bar on the side of the ship that goes up and down and all kinds of different things like that. They made different things for that company, and it seems like Carnival's doing, we'll just make this one, we'll just make it for all the damn companies.
Well, I really don't have a problem with that, but they didn't even paint it Carnival's colors.
Yeah.
The funnel is blue and gold or blue and yellow. Stop. Just spend a couple here. Here's a couple of $1,000. Go paint it.
So it sounds like there's special perks. So is it like the Havana Club, I'm guessing?
I don't know. I'm trying to get down there. I don't know. Ross says in the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, the included drink package is the premium drink package. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure because when you do the package for like Norwegian, they usually do it's like free at sea or like free at sea plus. So they might have got the free at sea plus with that package. So who knows? They have so many different types of packages. You have to read everything that is included.
Yeah, that was the issue I had with them because it showed the internet and all that other stuff, and you come to fuck the internet's barely anything.
Yeah,
I need them to bring that price of the internet down.
Yeah. Well, I had this free internet, and then I had to pay another $179 to upgrade it to where I could actually stream off of it. So don't tell me you gave me a free internet when I had to pay $179 to more just to do the next upgraded level.
I did that at some bar. Where was I at? I think I was Mahogany Bay. It had free internet. I went in the bar. The internet was useless.
Yeah.
Oh, you want an internet that worked? Oh, okay. Well, no, we don't have that here. Let's see. I'll catch up. Globees, Travels, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Firenze, it's a Costa ship still upright, Bill. Ouch. I really don't understand why cruises charge us so much on internet. Isn't like the old days with Starlink? It's super easy for ships to implement internet services because they can get away with it and make money.
So I was kind of interested about like how much, because you can get Starlink like, in certain areas in the US and other places. Yeah, it's expensive. It's like, I think they said it was like $120 a month or something. Just alone, I think it was like $100 and something a month, or like $200 a month or something like that. It was crazy.
I wonder how they charge for the cruise ships too, because like, if anybody has ever seen like a pay-per-view for like a fight, they go to a bar or something to watch a pay-per-view. The bar has to pay so much money that for like it isn't just one flat fee. They actually have to pay a certain amount of money for so many people to see it.
Right.
It's a crazy amount of price that they have to pay.
Well, that's probably why they don't have like a lot of the premium shows on the cruise ships, because of the amount of money that they would have to pay to get the license to do stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm wondering if they have to do the internet package, whether or not they get dynamic priced on that too. Like they have to pay like an extra fee for each one of their ships based off how many people on that ship.
Pedroza alive, LOL, going to buy a Starlink and put it out on my balcony.
Yeah.
George says only $21 a day on Carnival. What a deal. I mean, still. Question for Mike. He may not know now. Thinking of going to go live from the Jubilee. Thinking of, Mike, are you thinking about going live from the Jubilee?
I'm sure I will. I'm going to be on there with Have Luggage Will Travel and Will G and a whole bunch of different people on that one. Ocean. There's going to be several people on that. It's a group cruise.
You got to go live from the cruise ships.
Yep.
It's like mandatory now, isn't it?
And from what I've seen, the internet's pretty good on the XL class.
It is.
Yeah. It was good. Now, what I liked, I probably shouldn't say this because I have to wait. What I liked about Norwegian is they don't do it by, you know how you can only have like one device? We ended up getting like the one where you can like stream and watch like Netflix and stuff on it. But you don't like, you know how Carnival, it's like you can only do one device at a time? Mm-hmm. Norwegian's not like that. It goes under booking name, and whoever did the application for the Wi-Fi. So you can have like several devices hooked up at once, which was crazy to me. I'm not used to that. I don't know if Royal does that or not, but like
Royal, you have to pay by the device. No,
you pay for one device, or you pay for the Wi-Fi package for your stateroom. That's it. Like, and you can use as many. I don't know how we ended up using 2 phones and a tablet, and it worked fine. Like the whole day. It was like I was at home.
I got you.
That seems kind of shady, because if I had a group cruise, we'd have one email address. Hey, make sure you sign up this one and get all the free Wi-Fi you want.
Well, that's how you get around Royals, the price of the internet packages. So for every device you have, it gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Mm-hmm. So instead of you getting a package and your wife getting a package, you get a package and you say, I want to do 2 devices or 3 devices or 4 devices or 5 devices. Yeah. And it gets cheaper right down the line. And then you just give them all the password.
Well, that was MSC, where you can only use one device. It's registered to one device only. Yeah. They really messed me up with that one.
Yeah, that's weird how they do that, where you can't switch.
So the other thing is, like,
you can log off and switch whatever device you want.
Yep. Nope.
The other thing was, I think Carnival, I know for sure, and I want to say MSC, you couldn't make phone calls on it. But Royal, you can make phone calls on your internet, and I want to say Norwegian, you could make Wi-Fi calls on it.
But not Carnival.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You can't do calls on Carnival on your.
Nope, not Wi-Fi
Nope.
calls.
But you can stream on YouTube and everything else. You just can't make calls. That's weird.
Allure, I think I had a problem with trying to do a Wi-Fi call on Allure. I was not impressed with the Wi-Fi either. Matter of fact, when I went live embarkation day, I was on the ship's Wi-Fi, and it was fuzzy. So I wound up switching to my cellular, and it was a much clearer picture. I was not very
I've
impressed.
never
with
had
it.
any luck on any of the Oasis class. The Icon was the best one I've had so far.
See,
and
and
like I
I've
said, they
always
had
had
somebody
luck.
sitting there monitoring the whole time.
The only royal ship I've had trouble with was on the Mariner of the Seas.
Okay.
So
Most of
I don't
the Carnival ships I've had pretty good luck with most of them. The only one that I had, and this was right at the beginning when we started cruising again. The Carnival Spirit was the only one that I really had a big problem with. All right, Ross, take care. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Ross.
Bye.
Yeah, look on an MSC though, the muster drill. He showed me how to kind of bypass the. You still need it. You had to tether your phone to your laptop. So when I set it up on my phone. So I couldn't get Wi-Fi on my laptop. But he showed me how to tether my phone to my laptop so I could use the Wi-Fi, because you couldn't do a hotspot. Like, cut on a hotspot for your phone, because you couldn't be on Wi-Fi and be on the hotspot at the same time.
Yeah, you have to connect your device to the laptop.
I had to connect the device, so I could use I had to have both items with me, but I could use the internet on my laptop by tethering it to my phone, which was a pain, but it was a good work through. So he was kind enough to show me that. I'm not that tech savvy.
It's fine.
What else? People, we've been on here for over 2 hours.
I know. Man, Bill.
It's like old
Talking
times.
about Carnival. 2 hours ranting about Carnival.
How great Carnival! I can't beat their deals. No matter what I say about Carnival, I can't beat their deals. As soon as I get off here, I'm looking up a Carnival deal right now.
Uncle Dave said he's done a Facebook non-video call on Carnival with the Wi-Fi package.
Yeah, see, I tried doing it all, and I even went to the service desk.
No, but that's
nope.
He might be talking something different. That's like using Messenger, and instead of how you can do a video call.
Oh yeah, like
he might have just did a call there. They have like Wi-Fi where you just use your phone, like your regular number, and make phone calls from your phone, and that's what you can't do on Carnival. But I use WhatsApp. So like if I'm dealing with my family or whatever, I'm on a cruise, I use WhatsApp usually, and able to make phone calls.
All good. We love Bill rants. We do too, Em.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. Especially tipsy Bill rants. Those are the best.
I get tipsy. I love everybody. I don't get no rants. I love you all. I love I love you all.
Those are the absolute best.
Wait till you meet me in person and I get tipsy. Then
I have.
And there's no
drink. You saw me after 2 drinks. And then we sat down and ate. I had another drink. Nobody else was drinking. Sherry, I think Sherry was the only one that had a drink with me. Nobody else. Danny, nope. Mike, nope. His son, nope. Nobody else had a drink with me. Sherry was kind enough to have a drink with me. Thank you, Sherry.
I'd have a drink with you.
I'm sure you would, Andrew. I'm afraid to have a drink with you. You and Scott, I'm afraid to drink with you too.
Why? I'm fine.
I don't know. You guys you drink too much.
I don't drink too much.
You come on a video, you got a drink in your hand.
I drink come on the Encore with us. I'll be drinking on that
just enough.
I got the package.
Yeah.
Chris Goforth, welcome in. Welcome
Hey,
in, Chris.
That drink package, I got it. It means challenge accepted.
Yep.
I don't know how you guys afford the drink package. Well, I guess if you drink a lot, because I don't drink enough. But I look at the drink package, you got to get it for two. Well, I could get it for one. But like, for you guys, I mean, you're talking $1,000 for drinks.
That's not what it was though.
No, that's not what it was.
Part of that It was part of that go free thing. So we paid $400 total for it.
No,
That's
but we
two
paid.
people.
Well, our drink package, it's free, but where they get you at is the gratuity. You pay the gratuity ahead, so you don't have to pay it later.
So if you don't drink all the drinks, you still pay the gratuity.
Yeah. It's $400 for the gratuities.
It's $400.
Okay. And this is for the encore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much was the cruise?
Cruise was expensive.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's your free drink package.
Okay.
But your cruise is going to be $500 more than normal.
Okay, but here's the thing. If I'm paying $3,300 for Carnival Jubilee, and I'm paying let's say $500 more for Encore, and I'm getting the drink package,
okay,
I would much go for that.
Go do the Encore on New Year's Eve cruise, and tell me how much you paid for it.
But if you get the drink package on Carnival, it would probably be more than that. If I'm
go NCL New Year's Eve and book a cruise and tell me how much you spend on it. Trust me, it won't be $3,300.
No. For me, for the Jubilee on New Year's, it was $3,200.
Got you.
Carnival Jubilee balcony.
Got you.
If I would have got the drink package, it would have been the same amount if I went on Norwegian Encore with the drink package. It's the same amount.
New Year's Eve.
On March during spring break.
New Year's Eve. Price Norwegian out New Year's Eve with the drink package and tell me it's $3,100.
No.
Not March, not September.
I'm gonna give you the exact number. I'm gonna give you the exact number. But then when Carnival, when you do the drink package, they take out they do the gratuity as well, right?
Yes.
So not only is it $1,000 per stateroom, almost give or take, you also have to pay the gratuity.
Yep.
So what is it, 18% or whatever? I don't know what it is.
18%.
18%. With Norwegian, you don't have to do that. It's already, you're paying when you do the booking and you do the free at sea, they're already taking that out, so you don't have to take that out. Like, you don't have to find a receipt every time you're getting a drink. This is
how they get you. This is how they get you. They say something free at sea, and then they raise the price up. And hey, it's free. Don't worry about it. We're probably when we get off here, you have your stuff, your travel agent stuff. We're gonna price out two cruises, and see how much more expensive a Norwegian cruise is for the free drink package.
It's like the stores, right, Bill? At Christmas time, we're gonna give you a deal, and they jack up the price, and then
90% off. But you raised it 80%.
By the time you get the drink package and everything else on Carnival, you're paying about the same amount on Norwegian. You're paying about the same amount. Like,
we're gonna price it out.
So you don't tip them each time you get a drink because you've already.
You don't have to. You can, but they already took the gratuity out.
Now, if I've already paid $500 in gratuity for that,
Right. You paid whatever the $1,000. Here's $200 on top. Whether I use them all or not, here's 20% of the $1,000. Take it, and if I don't use it, I hope you enjoy it because I'm not getting it back. So yeah, make sure you get all your drinks. We're going to compare days
But
Andrew.
you can do Norwegian. I didn't do a drink package when I was on Norwegian. So I think you can do it without doing the whole.
You can do it without, but what we're saying is like, so my daughter can't drink. Her price of her cruise is the same price.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying that the drink package is still cheaper than what you would normally pay.
Yeah. If you got
If it's a free drink package, why wouldn't everybody get it?
What's that?
If it's a free drink package, why wouldn't everybody get it?
Well, she's not old enough to drink.
Okay, it's somebody who's old enough to drink. You said it's a free drink package, right?
Yeah.
So she's paying the same amount of money, and she can't even drink.
How is it?
The drink package is an add-on thing with you can get it or you cannot get it. So
it's free, right?
Then you're paying the gratuities.
Right,
I'm paying for the gratuity.
Is it free? They give it to you, right? It's a package, a free drink package, right? That's what we're all talking about. We know you can buy a drink package, but everybody's been saying Norwegian, you get it for free.
You get it for free, but you pay the gratuity. You at the end of your bill.
Okay, Andy. My question to you is: if everybody got it for free, why wouldn't everybody just have a drink package? There would be no such thing as a drink package because everybody got it for free. If you're 18 or 21 and over, I got that.
I know what you're saying.
Sherry, do you understand what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but
I understand what you're saying.
If it's a free package, why?
We definitely have to price out some other cruises because it definitely ends up being cheaper than this cruise here is a little different. The last one on that ship and everything else is a little different than what you normally do.
So
that's way more. That free adds up. It's not free.
When we do the side by side with Carnival and Norwegian, we have to have the drink package on Carnival so that it'll equal out. Like if you want us to compare, you got to add the drink package because that's what we're trying to compare with. So if you add the drink package from Carnival, which is like almost $1,000 plus gratuity.
Yeah, but you were comparing a March trip to a New Year's Eve trip. A New Year's Eve trip is going to be twice the price.
I've seen a lot of spring break cruises that are expensive. So cruises tend to get more expensive around spring break, going all the way into August. It gets
Mr. Travel Agent. Mr. Travel Agent, you're telling me that a March cruise is going to be as expensive as a New Year's Eve cruise, Mr. Travel Agent? A Christmas cruise?
The only one I've done is Jubilee, which was a brand new ship. But if we do any other ship on New Year's Eve, say like the Vista or whatever cruise ship that goes out,
you're basically comparing a inaugural New Year's Eve cruise to a March cruise. The two aren't the same. Those aren't the same cruise ships or cruises. Yeah, even though you weren't the inaugural, but there's only one inaugural. Me and what's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name? What's your cabin partner?
Yeah, no.
Stop. Your roommate.
Stop.
What's in that cup over there that you're drinking?
It was pop or soda for you Southerners. But I'm out. I need to go get some more.
It's what you do to a balloon.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I know you got your laptop right there. Figure it out. Price me a cruise.
I still just don't understand if Clock's daughter can't drink, why she still has to pay for a drink package.
She's not paying for a drink package.
It's free. They're just paying the same price.
So what is she getting in place?
So like Chloe's
the drink package.
Chloe didn't have the drink package. So you can get the soda package. That's it.
For the same price because it's free.
You get it? See, I'm missing something here because it's not free.
That's just,
so your daughter is paying $500 in gratuities for soda.
No, the soda package would be completely different. It would be.
She's only paying
completely
like
different.
$18 or something for the gratuity on the
Yeah.
soda package.
Okay.
It wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, well, it'd be probably 18%. Hey, backyard trucker, welcome back. We're still here.
So, and that's what I was trying to figure out, because when we went to Alaska, it was a heck of a lot cheaper than what you guys are paying. So somehow you're paying for that drink package somewhere in there.
The free drink package.
The free.
I mean, you're killing me. I guess that's where you're throwing me off. I understand everybody has to pay for the drink package. Free, that's a stretch.
Like I said, we gotta compare it to another cruise, because, like I said,
Yeah,
on my vloggers cruise, like I said, the price of that was way cheaper than a lot of other cruises.
Okay, so what you need to do is look at your Alaska cruise, the same date, look at a Carnival cruise that's going to Alaska, and see how much cheaper it is.
Yeah, because
Alexa,
that ship is.
when was the Norwegian breakaway made?
I'll tell you right now, I'd much rather prefer to go on the Norwegian Encore than the Carnival cruise ship that's going up there.
I really just want to say Alexa, so everybody's Alexa goes off. Okay, find a ship. We're apples to apples from 2013, because the breakaway was made in 2013. So you're talking like a pretty old ship here, people.
Breakaway.
11 years.
That's the one I did.
So if compare apples to apples, if you get a newer ship for Carnival, do a newer ship for Norwegian, and tell me how much this free drink package is.
Controversial. Alcohol is free, but soda isn't? Question mark.
We can do to compare the Encore. We can compare that to the Royal Ovation of the Seas. I think it's going up there now.
Yeah, that's what I went on, Ovation to Alaska, and my cruise was a lot cheaper, but
it's a lot higher than when you went.
And it didn't include my airfare. Supposedly, you get free airfare too, right?
Well, I'm saying the Ovation right now is a lot more expensive than when you did back then, because I just quoted it for a friend of mine, and it's like, I gotta look at my book.
Yeah,
but it's like $7,600 for them.
Can anybody book me or tell me a price? Travel agents, New Year's Eve cruise on Carnival,
Jubilee.
If you do a newer ship, just do a newer ship for Royal, and a newer, not the Icon. I got that. Now from 2000 and 20 or so. So and a Norwegian, and tell me those prices, and because I want to see how much this free cruise is going to save me, or a free drink package is going to save me.
Well, that's why I was just asking him what Ovation was, because Ovation's doing Alaska, so is the Encore. So what's the difference in the price? Because Ovation doesn't have a free drink package.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
All right, so I got Carnival Jubilee for 2025, December 2025, for December 27th. I'm seeing for interior $1,169 per person.
Okay, that's one of the new ones. Now do one of the newer ones for Norwegian.
That's without the drink package. So
without the drink package, $2,200 interior.
With the drink package.
That's without the drink package, right?
This is without the drink package. This is just a quick quote.
$2,200 without the drink package. Now, how much is a Norwegian over the same holiday? Not near, over the same on New Year's Eve for an interior room on one of the newer ships?
I'm on the regular website. Hold on, I don't even have that. I'm gonna try to do the same year. Heck, what would their newer the Aqua, I guess, would be a newer ship. You said Breakaway?
Breakaway was 2013, so that's no. They
No.
have to have something newer than that.
Hold on.
I don't know the ships well enough.
The Prima?
Prima, do Prima over New Year's Eve.
Bill, are you, while they're doing that, are you doing Alaska this year, or are you not doing Alaska?
I'm doing Alaska. No, I'm doing the 29-day cruise goes through Alaska next year, next April. So I'm not. I probably won't be doing it this year.
Maybe you could get the free drink package when you
I can't
go.
afford it. First of all, I don't drink that much, and luckily for me, Carnival, I drink free in the casino. So usually that's all I need. I'll buy a few drinks outside the casino, but not many. And even when I did have the drink package, I didn't take advantage of it because I just don't drink that much. The most I drank was probably the chocolate martini night, and that was maybe 5 or 6, maybe. But I didn't feel good the next day. I didn't feel good that night. Funnelhead say Prima or Aqua.
I'm seeing one for
over New Year's Eve.
Hold on, I'm looking. Hold on.
I was trying to see if I could find what we paid for Alaska on Ovation, but I don't. Let's see. It was
$1,252.
And that includes the drink package?
Hold on. They have like a lot of different.
Yeah, they do. And when you look at it, it's like, oh no, that doesn't include that, or that doesn't include that.
Let's see. The way they're invoicing is it's hard, but it looks like we paid.
Yeah, so it would be $32.38. You get unlimited open bar, you get free specialty dining, you get free excursion, and free Wi-Fi.
And that's for 2, right?
And that is for 2.
Okay.
So for an extra $1,200, you get the drink package, and an excursion, and a dinner, right?
Yes.
See, it's not, and this is getting to my point. You say free, and I say included in the price.
Okay, Bill, I got you right now. So
Okay.
June 13th, 2025, which is the same week we're going on ours, Anthem of the Sea for the same balcony room that we got is $6,299.76 for 2 people. We paid $5,000 for 2 people.
Well, Mike, you okay? You bought it 2 years ago, special rate. You look for a year. Book the same book both ships over New Year's Eve for 2025. See, I don't want you can always find a special someplace, same date and same holiday, and book.
Well, let me
2025
and go through Norwegian.
Yeah, 2025 New Year's Eve.
62. Well, I'm doing the Alaska. Same dates.
Okay, so the way I'm reading this, and it's hard to read their invoicing with all the discounts, but it looked like we paid $25.11 for Alaska for 2 people.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
That was before
the balcony room.
That was before the rooms, the prices of all the cruising went skyrocketing too.
Well, that's why that's why I'm trying. I want to compare. Like, let's pick a date.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm
book
going to
a
do it
cruise
like I'm booking today, right now.
right now.
The same cruise we got, and then that Anthem of the Seas. If we were booking it right now on both of them.
Same dates? Like
Same
same
date.
week?
Yep.
And just booking right now.
Yep.
Even though I would prefer you pick Carnival because Royal is not cheap either.
No, even
Well,
with
I'm
their
going by a ship that's going to compare to the.
Well, that's but this is what we're talking about. We're talking about the freeness of the drink package.
Well, we got to compare apples to apples, though.
Okay, well, that's why we went to ships built about the same time,
Well, these
about
are.
the same size.
So Funnelhead says Norwegian website is very deceiving compared to the other cruise sites.
Yes, I've looked at Norwegian.
yes, it's very because they have different. They have like it's kind of confusing me right now because like they have the free at sea and then they have more offers, and the more offers has right now you only have 2 days left. 70% off second guest, free airfare, and 2-for-1 deposit, and a risk-free cancellation.
It's kind of weird. It's easier to book on Norwegian's regular person site, like anybody can book on, than it is for the travel agent site.
Yes, because you have to pick what kind of package that you want, and there's multiples, and it can get very confusing at times. If you don't do like the training classes for it, it's very hard to like come up with something.
I have not done any.
And I guess that's my whole point with Norwegian. They charge. It's not a free drink package. They charge you more. They include it. In other words, here's what the base fare would be, but here's a package that includes the drink package, specialty dining, and an excursion up to $75 or whatever. And then they give you another price for that, and that's the all-inclusive. But by the time you price it out, are you really saving any money? And I think they really mislead you.
I know with Royal's drink package, you're definitely still getting it cheaper than what you would there.
What do you mean?
You tell me right now. Right now, I'm already over $1,000 more for this cruise than when I paid.
Okay.
It was a year ago. But I haven't even added the drink package on the Royal yet.
We didn't either. But the thing about what I liked about Norwegian is you don't have to pay like the package, you don't have to pay it all at once. Like you can because it's already included, like you're paying the total. You're not paying that full $800 thing. You're paying it.
You kind of are. If you pay $800 now or $800 over 8 months, you're still paying $800.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay it right now. Like, would you rather
You have to pay it?
Okay, Bill, would you rather pay for a package when it at that time? Would you rather pay $900 right now for a drink package, or would you rather have it spread out?
I'd rather have it spread out. $900?
That's what I'm getting at. Would you rather? That's how I see it. Like, I would much rather spread those payments out rather than having to pay $900 all at once.
But you can spread them out on if you book up far enough in advance. You can still spread them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, well, like with Carnival, you can't do that. Like, you have to pay the $900 right then and there. Royal.
If I book now and added a drink package for next New Year's, probably next New Year's, I don't have to pay it all at once. I pay whatever my deposit is, and the final payment is due whenever 3 months ahead of time. I wouldn't have to pay it all right now. I wouldn't have to pay it like right now. The only way I would have to pay it right now is if I was within the 3 month period of when the final payment was due. Then you have to pay everything all at once.
I think what Andrew is trying to say is that you have to pay their drink package in a lump sum no matter when you get it, right? If you get it 3 days before the cruise, you're still paying a lump sum versus Norwegian, it's built in, so you pay it monthly. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay. No. Okay. Right now, if I book my cruise for Carnival right now for December, and I get my excursions of there, my drink package, I can pay whatever I want to pay until that final 90 days or whatever, until that final payment. I can pay as much as I want up until then. Okay. Trust me, whatever the cutoff date is for Norwegian, your whole bill better be paid. You're not paying till the week before the cruise. You're not still paying on that drink package. It's whatever that final date. That final date is the final date. You're not paying
at all for the drink package because it's free.
Well, stop. Yeah, but you're right. But stop. But your final payment is your final payment. But I can book everything I want. I can book all the excursions. What happened to people? A lot of people is after that cutoff date, then they add something into their basket, and it shows that their cruise isn't paid off. And that's all the cruise lines. If I added the drink package onto Royal after whatever the cutoff date is, I better pay it off right then and there because they're going to cancel my cruise because it hasn't been paid off. Hey, cruise addicts, welcome in.
So, for the Royal cruise, same week, June 13th, 7-night cruise, it's $6,299.76 without gratuities. Without the drink package. For the Norwegian cruise that we're on, it is $6,338. So less than $100 difference, and we get the drink package, we get the specialty dining and all. And
okay. Did you? Is that right? You're paying? Did you just book that?
What's that?
Is that the price you're paying, or is that the price you just booked it at?
That's the price. No, that's the price. If I was to book it today, that's how much the price would be.
So they gave you the drink package and it's $100 cheaper. Huh? So it's $100 cheaper, and you get the drink package.
It's $100. Norwegians is $100 more, but I get a drink package.
And you get airfare, don't you?
So the difference in price would be $900 and some between the two, because I'd be paying actually almost $1,100 because the drink package is $1,000 plus the 18%.
And what ships were these?
That's the Norwegian Encore and the where's it at? There we go. And the Anthem of the Seas.
Which is Royal.
Are those like the same? I don't know. Are those like the same size? I don't know the ships well enough.
Yeah. And Anthem, I think, is one of the I think Anthem's older than Encore is.
Anthem is 2015, and it's a quantum class. Holds 4,905 passengers.
What about the Encore? Do you know what the Encore is?
No.
I'm looking it up now.
I was just looking at my Royal.
Sweet. I saw that.
Jennifer says
Encore was built in 2019. So you're talking, what year was that?
One was 15.
So you're talking 4 years newer, and it holds 4,000 guests.
So comparable ships. I don't see the year. So Royal, it was more expensive. Let's go back to the original argument, though, with the Carnival Jubilee over a holiday weekend.
I'm not fighting that one. I was just saying about the.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Royal is an expensive cruise lines too.
But
So
now,
I mean,
now that brings up, because they have that specialty dining package, we have to include that as well, and we have to include the Wi-Fi and the excursion.
I got you.
It's brought up.
I got you. I'd like to see
things.
When I get off of here, I'll do that. I'll do it myself. I'm a travel agent too. I'll book me a Norwegian cruise over a holiday and a carnival cruise over a holiday, and trust me, it's going to be more than whatever the drink package is and the specialty dining.
Bill's good at doing his research, so
Because
get him
without-
It's hard to compare Carnival to these other cruise lines because they don't charge as much. The whole argument started was because it's like, oh, it's about the same. It ain't the same.
All right. After you include all that stuff, after you include the specialty dining and the
Well, I got it.
Wi-Fi?
When you say specialty dining, what does that mean? What does that mean? You get
the specialty dining on the Encore. It was like, for the steakhouse, it was like $99 a person.
Okay, but how many do you get? Am I missing something? I see somebody waving. You're pretty tanker after
I just
dark.
now noticed you had Carnival Cruise Addicts up there, and
Who's saying we're pretty tame after dark?
Yeah, we're lames over here. Sorry. If you want the late night shows, you have to go to the other channels.
Cruise
You have to go to the other channels for that. We're
on Friday nights.
I'm drinking pop. I'm sorry, soda. Everybody else is probably drinking coffee or water.
I've got water.
Coffee.
I'm
Then
drinking
water.
sweet tea, but it's empty. I don't have anything.
Sweet. Oh, that sweet tea sounds good. But I do.
Drinking soda. See, she's not drinking pop. She is drinking soda.
So
I'm
what
drinking.
I
just really every time I looked up a Norwegian cruise, that all those good deals they had, this free, that free, this. By the time I price it out, it wasn't, that cruise wasn't that expensive or wasn't that cheap anymore.
Emily, you were asking about the Icon. The Icon, you're gonna have to look like 10 years down the road before you find one that's
Right.
actually, I mean, look at the bill on the Allure. It took them this long before the price came down.
It really did.
It's
Even then, it wasn't necessarily the price went down. It was they cut the trip in half, and now I spent $1,100 for a 4-day cruise. You know, if I did like the Utopia,
yeah.
brand new ship. How much are both of your cruises together? How much are they? Because that's a 7-day cruise. So
it's like 2,800, I think.
Both of them together?
Yeah. It was closer to 25 when we first booked them, but then the prices went up.
For me, I know mine is right around 1,100 for a 4-day, so close to double that. But I have an interior, so if I double that, I mean 2,000 for an interior room. It's not cheap, but it's not the worst price for an inaugural cruise. I spent more than that for the inaugural. It was over Christmas, Jubilee, which was probably the most expensive cruise that I've booked. Was that the Jubilee over Christmas was probably the most expensive.
Yeah,
and that was without that. I had no drink package, but I did get $500 back on board credit because of the casino, and I did get free drinks in the casino. So took it down a little bit. Jennifer says $2,800.
that must be the Icon on a cheap week, maybe.
Per person.
No, I think EECC had some deals for $1,400 a person, so that's probably what it was.
Wow. I I'm thinking about maybe trying to find one, an Icon. And what I think I'm gonna start doing is maybe doing maybe do a Norwegian cruise once a year. Maybe do the Icon or Star of the Seas. I can't afford Star of the Seas, but
Like
start doing like a expensive cruise once a year.
I was looking at prices, and a month after Star of the Seas comes out, the prices of Icon are more expensive than Star of the Seas. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You would think total opposite.
They really did a great job promoting Icon, because I really want to go on Icon. Now maybe when they get closer to the date when the Star gets ready to come out, maybe then you'll be like, oh no, I want to go on that ship. But I've never seen anything like the Icon.
I still haven't totally turned down the fact about going on the Star inaugural. She told me if I want to go on it, I can, but I just haven't decided.
I just look at those prices, and that's, my goodness, that's expensive.
Yeah. Right now it is terrible, but I do remember when there was a couple times towards the end of Icon where a couple brooms came up kind of cheap, not cheap, but not
right.
cheap, but cheaper for what it was when it first came out.
Andrew, get away from that travel agent stuff.
Sorry, I got lost.
And that's easy to do. When I start looking up like prices for cruise ships and things like that, I get all into it. I'm like in a trance.
Yeah.
Emma, if you give me some dates or whatever, I'll look up some prices for Icon.
I'm telling you, what we were talking about New Year's Eve. I think New Year's, but they both have to be over New Year's Eve, not close to New Year's Eve, both over New Year's Eve. I swear, I think Norwegian would be $1,000 to $1,500 more at least.
Did you price Prima?
I haven't priced anything. I haven't looked it up.
I wasn't sure what he was looking up.
Oh, but it has to be like over the same period and over a holiday.
Yeah. I got lost. I got sidetracked.
I'll do it real quick.
Oh, see, and Jennifer here. See, but I have no problem with Norwegian. I just don't think it's cheap. You know,
I never said it was cheap. I'm just saying, like,
well, if you're comparing it to a Carnival cruise over a holiday, it's cheap. But I compare Norwegian with Royal. I those two I compare. I would compare. Not that, nothing personal with Carnival. I love Carnival. I love you. But I do expect to pay more for Norwegian and Celebrity and Royal and MSC probably a little bit later on. I probably pay more for MSC
and Princess.
Oh, Princess! Everybody but Carnival and Margaritaville. I'm not going to compare Carnival with Margaritaville. That's just disrespectful.
That's not fair.
What the hell did I just search?
Even Margaritaville, those $99 cruises and all that other stuff, it ain't as cheap as they say it is either. They do some deceptive advertising too. 2-for-1 cruises. Here, you can buy a cruise yourself for $179. Or we have this 2-for-1 offer. So if you bring somebody else along, it's only $199. So wait a second. I thought I had to buy one, get one free. It doesn't work that way.
So read Jennifer's comment.
Which one? NCL is not cheap. The 2 cruises are tied for the most we have ever spent for a cruise. Have a free balcony for Carnival and can't go. Yikes.
That's because you're getting a lot of free stuff on NCL. That's why it's so expensive.
No, I mean, Carnival. You have a gambling history with Carnival, so that you can't really. I don't want to compare Carnival. I don't want to compare casino deals to regular prices. Because that's not. I mean, it'd be a knockout TKO. Ding 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 ding. Carnival for the win.
Trust me, they're not losing money on that free drink package.
You might get, if anything, you might get it at a cheaper rate, but it's definitely. I don't think it's free. But if you're telling me I can get the drink package for about the same price as a royal ship without the drink package, I would do that.
That's and that's what I've compared it to.
Yeah, I would do that.
Because I mean that's I can't go by. I'm searching Prima right now, but I can't because Prima's doing some stupid 15-day right after the New Year. But yeah, I've always compared it to Royal because that's my main cruise line.
Yeah. Even though I'm telling you that Carnival Jubilee was my most expensive cruise. It was like $2,500 by the time it was done without the drink package. Over Christmas.
So what about MSC? Does that include the drink package or is that separate?
MSC World America for the inaugural includes the drink package.
Mm-hmm.
So that's free.
Well, that was for an MSC cruise. That was an expensive cruise too, because I actually had booked like all the bells and whistles for that one, and it was approaching 2,800 maybe for I want to say a balcony, and I think the drink package 2,800. It was up there. It was going to be my most expensive cruise, but I went all out for it. It wasn't an interior room or anything like that.
I don't remember what the cost was for MSC.
It was like 1,700.
I think it was 2,800 for the drink package and a balcony, which isn't that bad.
That's kind of what I remember too. I think it was roughly right around $2,800, but it included like everything, the balcony and the drink package.
I think Wi-Fi too. I'm not sure.
But I decided to take $100 cruise instead.
Yeah, I mean, if you can do it, do it. Yeah.
Okay, so Prima interior cabin for New Year's Eve 2025 is $3,962 for two people.
Why is yours so much higher than mine?
Because you didn't get the free drink package.
No, I did.
2025?
Yeah, it was like 3,500 or something like that.
Mm.
And I wasn't even logged in. I just went to NCL. I didn't even like log into my account or anything.
Well, Bill, for that, you could, for the price of that Encore, you could probably go on the Icon almost for that if you had somebody to go on the Icon with. I'm just saying.
I saw a price of Icon for like $1,700. It might have been $1,400, $1,700 that I could have got on the Icon. Well, that didn't include the port charges, probably. I'd have to look it up.
Not for New Year's though.
No, not for New Year's. No.
I'm doing New Year's right this second.
Well, for your $500 in gratuities.
Actually, when I looked, it was only 300.
I'd be drinking up.
I could drink $300 worth of alcohol.
Like I said, for the bar crawl, it was $150 for us that one night. So I mean, I know I'm going to end up spending it because I know I'm going to do more drinking in one night.
Right. Well, you have to price it. I mean, like for me, I could spend $100 in a night drinking or buying people drinks and things like that. But normally I'm not going to do that for 7 days. And that's where they would get me. Even though you only have to, I think what is Carnival is like 7.5 drinks or right around the 7.5 drinks is what you have to spend to break even.
Well, that was only 5 drinks each. It's $15 a drink. I mean, yeah, $15 a drink.
Yeah, but the drink package like on Royal is probably unless you get it at a discount, unless you get a sale, it's probably like $110 a night per person. So that's $200 a day.
Yes, Royal's more expensive for their drink package.
On NCL, I drink more than 15. I can tell you that.
See, that's why I don't want to hang with you, Andrew, because you're going to drink me under the table.
I'm definitely not drinking that much.
But
I'm not worried about you.
But
yeah, Clark, we saw you at Miami.
But that includes sodas and stuff too. So I was drinking those too. Like, not that it mattered. They don't count it like Carnival does.
I mean, what is Carnival's drink package now? What is it, about $59, $69 a night?
$59.95.
59?
$59.95 per person or per day per person.
Plus gratuity.
Bad.
Well, plus gratuity.
Plus gratuity.
Put you probably about a little over $70.
Yeah, but that's less than 7 drinks if you were pay out of pocket. If you're paying $12, $13 a drink.
I guess if you're spending $15, usually, and maybe I'm looking at beers and stuff, $15 drinks, you're looking at 5 drinks, be 60. No, 2 drinks, 30, 4, 60, 75, 5 drinks. Oh, no, when I'm sorry, you got to include the gratuity. So 69 without doing gratuity. $60 a day. The $15 probably included gratuity. What is that noise? So maybe it's not 7 drinks. Maybe it's closer to 6 drinks.
That's easy.
I couldn't do it all the time. I could do it for a day or two. I wish they would give me like, hey, $80, $90 for all you can drink today, 24-hour period. I would do that. Or
kind of like
Sherry
does it.
They went to $59 a day for all you can drink. No, they had like pay $100 for 10 drinks.
Yeah, they have that bar tab type thing.
Yeah, it was not. It wasn't the best price there. Anthony on the move. Is this live or is this Memorex? And we're not still going strong. We're heading downhill. We're trying to find best prices now.
Best prices.
At the end of the day, the best prices are going to be MSC or Carnival. Like even if you have a loyalty towards a cruise line, like you're still going to find those deals at Carnival. You'll start finding really good deals with Royal if you go to the older ships. Like
yes.
What is it? I just booked one.
Enchantment of the Sea.
Yeah, like Enchantment or Grandeur or Voyager. We get some good deals there.
I mean, I'm looking at Jubilee right now for $1,169 a person. Now that's before taxes and
yeah.
port charge. all that stuff for New Year's of 2025.
Yeah, it's $2,200.
I mean, that's
$3,000 cheaper.
no. Well, no,
no. You said it was 33,000 something.
3,900.
Yeah.
So that would probably be about 2,500. So you're talking $1,400 difference.
Well, did the other one include the? I mean,
Well, it
include
did not
the
include the drink package though. So how much is Carnival's drink package? Is it $1,000?
$59 a day? Plus, it's limited.
Yeah.
Hey, Bang, welcome in.
Coffees, certain juices, I think, count as towards that 15 count.
840.
But that's the whole point.
Like $1,020 with gratuities. So you're only talking like a $400 difference.
Yeah, but we're talking.
I mean, it's still different.
We're talking about the free drink package though.
Yeah.
See, when you say free, but you're paying $1,000 more, is it really free?
Yeah.
Anthony on the move has a question, Bill.
Let's go. Anthony on the move. What type of movements do we need to initiate to get Carnival to grant double loyalty points to solo cruisers? I don't know what kind of movement. You probably talk to John Hill. They're supposed to be redoing that whole program. So who knows? Maybe that's included. Maybe that's something that we could bring up to John Hill to have them consider that. I just don't know what the new package, what the new VIFP package is going to be like. But it would be nice, like Royal. Literally, I mean, if I had taken a lot of these solo cruises, I would have status with Royal.
Yeah.
But I'd be broke.
Then you might get a free Icon cruise.
You're not going to get a free Icon. You're going to get free Enchantment of the Sea. Who are you kidding? I go in the casino and gamble my amount. Here's your free 4-day cruise on the Enchantment of the Sea.
It might not even be Enchantment. It might be the Grandeur.
Yeah, enjoy your cruise.
I'd love to know how much my son's friend spent in the casino to get. He got offered the 4-day on the Utopia for free.
Wow.
The one for our group cruise. He could have went on that one for free.
I want to say, I really want to know, because I gambled. I gamble on Carnival. I gamble on MSC. Carnival, I get what I get. MSC, I spent a little bit more because I was trying to get that 1,500 points on MSC, because I heard that's where they notice you, and they did. They came out and, hey, we're going to send you some offers and stuff like that, which they didn't really send me anything. But I did get the 1,500 points. I think on Royal, the 4-day cruise, I got 400 points, 400, maybe 450 points, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's like, my goodness, you're stingy with points here.
Like I said, I hit the 2,600 for the year, and I still didn't get anything.
Who was I talking?
Huh?
Go ahead, Andrew.
I think it has something to do with, like, the more you book under those rates, I think that takes into account, because I've seen Jennifer, like, she's booked with casino rates, and the more you book, I feel like the less deals you'll get later on. So like I'll see my casino rates and I'll compare it with hers and mine, and I get better. I don't gamble as much as she does. I don't want to throw her under the bus, and I was getting better deals than she was. So I think it depends on, like, how often are you using the casino rates.
Right. Maybe the first one they bring you in, hey, come on in, and hopefully you gamble more, but when you don't, we'll cut your deals down. That makes sense.
Maybe the more you book for that casino rate, the less.
Yeah, but Bill's getting them constantly, and he's still booking I mean, how many casino rates have you booked in the last 2 years?
Oh, probably every cruise I booked with Carnival except for the Jubilee.
Yeah.
But I gamble, and it's easy to reach their threshold. But which each offer you can use like 3 times, and all I get is interior rooms, and other people get balconies and ocean views, which I don't know how they do it. I mean, I know how they do it. They just gamble more. But hey, Keisha, welcome in. But yeah, eventually it'll run out. Well, I don't know if I keep gambling like I'm doing. Maybe it'll never run out. I don't know. Or the ships start to fill up.
Maybe.
But I notice now I'm not seeing any longer cruises. I have like right now I have $100 deal for 11-day Alaskan cruise, but that's the longest cruise that I have. Last year at this time, I was getting like or not, maybe not at this time, but over the past winter, I was getting 18-day cruises, 16-day cruises, 29-day cruises, 23-day cruises. Man, that was perfect.
So you're saying that I got a better deal than Bill does right now?
You probably do.
But look at those. Look at what type of ships those are.
I'm getting Jubilee. Again, we're talking in Carnival, but it's like some of their newer ships. The older ships also, but I'm the Jubilee. The longer cruise ships or the longer cruises are some of the older ships. But I can pull up a Jubilee right now for $100.
I'm not even sure what mine was on. Let me look it up real quick.
I'd have to look at.
It was $100 for the 18 days, and they gave you $200 back.
Yeah. And I barely scratched the surface for the amount of money I gambled on Royal and MSC. They haven't sent me any good offers.
Oh.
So that's why I love Carnival. They're my favorite cruise line.
The 18
what you were saying earlier.
Well, they don't have the best ships. They don't have the best food. They don't have the best entertainment. They don't have the best. But it's my favorite cruise line.
Oh, they've added cruises onto my thing now. The other day I only had 3 different ones. Now I got 18 different ones to choose from.
Hey, Bruce, welcome in.
No, I got a 12-day Europe for $100.
I bet you don't have that on Royal.
Can't be hating on my Royal.
I'm not hating on Royal. I love the ships.
The 18 days on the Panorama.
Okay, that's a class. That's a class right before the Excel class ship. So the Vista class. So that's one of their decent ships. Probably 2018, 19, maybe somewhere around there.
I mean, some of my other ones, some of my 7 days were on the Celebration. Yeah, right here, Celebration 7 day for $100. That's on September 29th.
Can't beat it.
No, I mean, yeah, because for what I spent in the casino, no, I didn't expect to get any of these deals.
And as I get older, we talked about earlier, I don't do the flow riding. I don't do the rock climbing. I don't do, the air or whatever that was Sherry was talking about. I don't do any of that. I fly. So I don't do that. So do I really need it? If I'm doing a group cruise and I'm going with my family and they need entertainment, yes, that'd be nice to go on something like that. But for me, I just want to go to Paradise Beach in Cozumel. I want to lay in the sun on Half Moon Key. Carnival.
I think you need it though. I want to see you rock climb. You need to do do a wrong on it, Bill.
I'm afraid of heights, so I would get up about 3 feet off the ground, and nope, I'm done.
Oh, come on!
And you need to do the eye fly, Bill. That's easy.
Come on, Bill. You don't
go up high. You just go up like.
There's probably a weight limit. There's probably a weight limit on that.
You're talking about heights. I won't even go on a Ferris wheel. But
Well,
I'll
that
do
does
the
kind of
Yeah.
surprise me.
Yeah, she's poking people to do stuff. She won't even get on a Ferris wheel.
On deck with
But I
CB.
just
Welcome
tried
in. Welcome
going.
in.
Hey,
See,
So,
Bill,
yeah.
don't say never because there are some things you'd probably do.
I mean, there's certain things I would try it. I just would, just because, like the zip line. I have no desire to do the zip line like on the Lord of the Seas. I had no desire to do it. I've done zip lining before. I just had no desire to do it on this. The rock climbing, I wouldn't climb up too high. It would be 7 or 8 feet, and then after that, it'd be like, nah, I gotta get down.
I want to see you do the stand-up flow rider.
yeah.
I'm too afraid. I would actually do it. The only thing I'm afraid of is because I have like one lung. I have a paralyzed diaphragm, and I don't want to fall wrong. And if I do something to one of my lungs, yeah, it won't be a pretty picture.
Anywho, I think you should try some of these things, Bill.
Okay, I'm right behind you. Utopia, we'll be there.
Where's Jennifer? She's with Chloe right now. This is me.
Sherry, me and you on the rock climbing wall.
Okay.
You don't sound very confident.
Hi, on deck with CB.
Hello. You gotta get up there and ring the bell.
Yep.
Oh, I would never make it that high, but I'm counting on Sherry not getting that high either. So
I'd get scared if I'm halfway up and I'd jump off.
I don't
see,
think
jump
you make it
off.
halfway.
I wouldn't be able to jump off. I would have to climb back down.
He'd be frozen.
All right.
Help!
They'd have to come up there and get him.
Which clock was it? Was it on Meraviglia? They had the glass staircase, the glass walkway at the back of the ship, or was that the seashore?
That was Seashore.
See, I couldn't do it. I tried to step on it. My knees started locking up. I couldn't walk on it.
Yeah.
I could not go on it. I didn't get on it and start crying. I couldn't even move my leg to go get onto it.
So Bruce from Ocean to Ocean, he's scared of heights too. And every time we get on the elevator in the on the Glory, if you got on the ones in the in the atrium, they had the glass. So I'd always try to push him to the glass so he has to get near the.
I wish I would have known that. I would have started jumping up and down in the elevator. Elevators don't bother me.
Oh, they bother me.
I would start jumping up and down.
Elevators
Which
have
is
so many.
why I don't like the
safety
Ferris
mechanisms.
wheel because it's like being in an elevator.
Just kidding, Bruce. In case you do see me later on, just kidding. I would never do that to you. That clock would only be the only one to do that to you. I have $100 deal. Hold on. I have 100. It was 100. Well, when I say 100, I pay 100. They give me $100 back on onboard credit. But for Celebration Key, I was tempted to book that one for Celebration Key.
I just want to check it out, see how it is.
And I wanted to do it, but it was like an older ship. Let's see if I can see it now. It was like a 4-day older ship. The Carnival Sunrise, $100, goes to Princess Cay and Celebration Key. November 30th and December 4th and December 18th through the 22nd. Nope. November 30th through December 4th is the only one that's for $100. So I thought about doing it just so I can go there.
I believe it, Bruce, because I don't like heights either.
Certain things I can do. I just have to believe in the science. Like the Ferris wheel, I could do that because I believed in the science. Airplane, I believe in the science. Walking out over the bridge, I don't know, there's something about it. It's just I give up.
Wait, what science do you believe in on a Ferris wheel? What science is there?
That whoever invented this knew what they were doing, and I'm not going to plummet to my death. An elevator, I assume I'm not going to plummet to my death.
Exactly.
The glass bridge, I'm walking on glass. That's just crazy.
That Ferris wheel has so many safety mechanisms, and the elevator has so many safety mechanisms. Like an elevator, you can cut the say if it's a cable driven car, you can cut the cable and it'll stop itself. It automatically has a brake once it goes down so many feet.
So the Ferris wheel is not really the height on that I'm concerned with. It's being stuck up there and not being able to get down in an enclosed like elevator thing. That's my whole thing. If you're way up there, how's somebody gonna get you out?
That is a problem. I did the arch in St. Louis, and I'm claustrophobic too. I have a lot of problems over here. And when you go up in like in a little box, and you're going up like in a cement tomb.
Yeah,
and you can't see out. And I'm freaking out. You can't see. I get to the top, and now I'm looking down, so I'm afraid of heights. But now I'm afraid to go back down. It was a terrible experience. That was the worst experience of my life.
Once you're up there, all I could think about was the anxiety of getting down. I wasn't enjoying
that was worse.
Of being up there and seeing everything. I was more worried about trying to get back down.
Worst experience of my life. I was afraid to be up there, and I was afraid to come down. I really, luckily, I didn't have like a cyanide pill.
I'm used to heights. I operate like PLE equipment, so like I'm used to going up high and stuff. So,
but like the lift, like Pigeon Forge, right? You have to go up a lift to get to the top of the thing.
Yes,
but it's open, so I had no problem with that, with my feet dangling down. Because my thing is, if you get stuck, it's easy for somebody to come get you off of that thing. But that other crap, forget it. Yeah.
You talking about the ski lift?
Yeah.
Like the one from.
How are they gonna come get you?
All Paradise they do is move the little wire thing back down. They wind it back down, and you
Mahogany Bay.
Yeah, easier said than done.
That I was nervous with that one. I was like, oh boy.
Really?
Yeah.
That didn't bother me. That didn't bother me at all.
I was like, because it just sounded off. It was making like creaky noises. I was like, oh man, this isn't gonna be good.
I can freak Sherry out.
So I was fine.
I can freak Sherry out because the other day I seen a video of the ski lift somewhere going haywire, and it was going like 30 miles an hour, and it was just whipping people right out of it. Something happened and it sped it up.
Oh no, that
and the people were getting flown out of it when it goes around a turn.
That's why I go on the bunny hill with the rope tow. I'm good. Ocean says fear of heights is a real thing. Yep. On deck with CB trying to go the third week of July 2025. We're gonna be some of the first ones on the island. That'll be nice. I'm really curious. My goodness, I hope Carnival did it right and didn't do just a bare minimum job.
Bill about Carnival again.
I know.
Look at Perfect Day Coco Cay. It's expensive. I got it, but you can do everything there. And with the adult section, and they had the heated pool, and I mean, they had like everything. I just hope Carnival does the same thing. With it, they won't have the rides, but they can always build rides later, I guess, or the water slides. On deck with CB, I'm okay with heights as long as my feet are not dangling in the air. Debbie. I am not sure if I am. I have been in small closed-in places, so sort of. I do not know. Phil and D, welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. That's the way I was in the Statue of Liberty. Yes, I've never been in. I couldn't imagine. I don't want to do anything.
How do you feel about the like those amusement park rides with the drops where they take you up and then like boom, just drop you?
No thanks.
I've done that on top of the Stratosphere in Vegas. I did the roller coaster, and I did they had like the demon drop.
How in the hell did you do that one?
That was back. Well, I was probably in my 30s, early 40s, maybe, and a female was involved. Only way. I would never do it now. I don't care, female or not. I wouldn't do it now.
What about
I
Tower
would-
of Terror? That's one of those that.
Oh, that one was fun. I
Tower of
love that
Terror is
one.
nothing to it. It's only a few feet that you're dropping.
Yeah. Sure, I was able to do that. My daughter loved it, and that was back when I was talking about Disney, going to Disney and go down there during that time.
Yeah.
And she was about 5 years old, and she really wanted to go on that ride. And okay, we can go on it. It'll be the last ride because I said you're going to be done after that. You're not going to get on another ride after the end of that one. She loved it, and we wound up going back on. And I told her, hey, look, you go down the next time, and if you put your hands up like this when we fall, I'll buy you a sweatshirt. And she did it. She did like this, and I got the picture of it, or I don't know where it is now, but I had a picture of her going down with her hands up on that ride. I had to buy her a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. And I'm holding on in the same picture. I'm holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
You had that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to, because she's 5 years old. I'm trying, and I know we're going to buy the picture, so I'm trying to put on my best face possible.
I videoed the whole thing on the last time I went on it. I was able to hold on to the phone and everything.
Wait, that's like saying I'll hang glide, but not flying in a plane. Emily, I love heights. I can do roller coasters, and I love flying, and I can ski, and can do ski lifts. I was never a big fan of doing ski lifts. I could do them like Mahogany Bay. It just seems like it goes so slow. I don't know. For some reason, I could do that, but ski lifts, at least the ones around here in Michigan, it's like, yeah, that goes a little too high and a little too fast. Bill, if you go to Egypt, there are tombs. No, I can't do it. Emily, I've already looked at that. I can't do the tombs. There's no way I couldn't do it. I would have a heart attack. I told my son, I said, I know you don't want to go, but I need you to go because I need the footage. I need you to go. I need you to go in there and get the footage, and then I'll pretend like I did it.
Yeah,
See,
I'll do
if
the
you
commentary over it.
Right. If you ever see me footage with me going into a tomb and some of the pyramids, trust me, it wasn't me.
You gotta
Why?
get a good footage of like you bending over and like one arm in, and then you cut away, and then you do.
Oh,
the
I had-
footage and
I'm
come back
walking
out.
in.
I forget. I had to get like a what do they call that? Not an EKG, but like a
MRI.
CAT scan.
MRI or
Oh,
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to go inside one, and it was like it came up to my neck. I started freaking out. They had to give me Valium so I can do it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I start freaking out if I'm in there for too long. I have trouble breathing. I'm like, oh, dude, get me out of here.
I did one on my back not too long ago, and I was in there for 30-some minutes. And
Yeah.
it was terrible.
It's the worst.
Scratch and Pete is back in the house. Welcome in.
Hello.
I did the Tower. Emily says I did the Tower of Terror. That was so scary. I was
It was
able to
fun.
do that.
It was fun. I liked it.
Emily, I bought the T-shirt that says I survived the Tower of Terror. I had to buy that sweatshirt for my daughter because she did it. She went down because I just knew she was going to be crying, and I could talk about her.
I almost fell asleep on the Haunted Mansion ride.
Oh, yeah, that was nothing. You know what ride really scared my daughter though, and I didn't think much about it. I didn't think it was scary at all, and that was Jaws.
Huh.
You could see how anxious she was, and I mean, I guess going to the beach probably didn't help, but you can see how anxious she was. We got it, Dad. We got him, didn't we? We got him, Dad. We got him. I'm like, yeah. And I thought the ride was a nothing ride, but that you can see it petrified her.
I wish they still had that. I look at all those rides that they had at Universal Studios back when I was a kid, and they're all gone now.
That must have been a long time ago.
Shut up.
Earthquake and Godzilla and
I'm the only one not streaming out. I should say whatever I want to on here.
wow.
That's funny.
Y'all been very lucky. We're 3.5 hours in, and I haven't let one
Oh
rip
my
at all.
goodness. I know, right? I don't know. There's probably boxing on. I'm missing. It's so much I'm probably missing. I want to watch Monkey Man.
Oh, I've heard that was really good.
Monkey Man.
It looks stupid, but I do want to rent. I can rent it. I don't feel like going to the theater to watch it. So I was going to rent it tonight and watch it. So maybe that's what I'll do. Emily says the mansion ride is silly.
So the reason I felt like I was almost falling asleep is because I got stuck. I got stuck in the ride. Like it just stopped completely when I was by myself. And it's the one where like you're like in the hallway and there's a bunch of doors and the doors are like shaking and stuff. It was so funny. I was like, oh, I guess I'm chilling here for a little while.
Nope, you don't have to worry about me going to sleep or anything like that. I still want to get out. And the problem is when I don't like close enclosed places, but if I have to do it, I'll do it. But it's miserable. If I have to go up high on something, if I have to get on the roof to clean the gutters or something, I'll do it. I just hate it with a passion. And I'm nervous the entire time. And some people just walk along the roof and not even think anything about it.
Yeah, I used to help with carrying shingles up on roofs, so it's not really
Nah,
it's not really a thing.
I can barely get up there, so
I'm not much on the roof thing, but I mean I go up in lifts all the time. I've been up on a 120-foot lift before, and I do like scissor lifts all the time.
Yeah,
that stuff doesn't bother me.
we don't to hear Clock rip one good thing. It's not a smell-o-vision. Clock, did you?
No,
Clock?
I mean, I said the wrong thing. I meant like
He said he
say
wasn't
a bad
live.
word.
Too bad he hasn't ripped one or something like that.
Yeah.
Poor
I meant
choice of
to
wording.
say it's a good thing I haven't let one fly as far as
Yeah, you're not helping yourself. You're still saying the same thing. You're not helping yourself, Clock.
Yeah.
You're digging yourself in a further hole. I'd be quiet.
My coffee is done. I'm starting to fall asleep again.
Mona's doing great. How are you, Keisha? Kim Marshy, welcome in. Kim, welcome in. Y'all are still on. Yeah, we're still here. We're not going to be here long. We're getting ready to get off of here. We got other things to do tonight. Everybody still speaking?
Sleep.
Clock is digging into a big boy hole.
That's right.
But yeah. Hello, Andrew? Hello?
He's back.
So what does everybody have planned for the week? Sherry, we're going to start with ladies first. Is that sexist? Me saying ladies first, is that sexist? Or should I just treat everybody the same?
I don't even know anymore.
I called somebody ma'am one day, and she was so upset. It's just, anyway. That's a different subject, different day, different time. We're talking about
different banter.
Different banter. I mean, so many things. It's like, anywho, Sherry, let me speak to Rob from Cruising on the High Seas and Travel is coming to the house. Welcome in, Rob. Appreciate you being here.
So we just posted a video from Miami with Clock and Bill with our little meetup that we did. And Tuesday will probably be live if I can come up with a topic. And that's it. We might have another video coming out here before Tuesday if I can put all the tags and stuff in there. But it's done. I just got to get it out of the Celebrity Summit. That's it.
Sweet. Andrew? Oh, why am I asking Andrew? Jennifer. No, okay.
Jennifer is editing a
What do you
video.
have going on?
Jennifer, you're so mean.
I know. that really was a cheap shot.
I don't even know. No, Jennifer is finishing editing a video, and then next Saturday we're going to talk about our experience on the Norwegian Encore and go more in depth about it, our thoughts and everything else. Next Saturday live. I'm not really sure what the time is because I kind of planned this one myself. I didn't even tell her about this one yet, so it'll probably be like an afternoon thing, afternoon live. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Make sure because Andrew's not going to say it, but they have a video out now, Embarkation Day on Encore. So it's a series. Make sure you go check them out. And for the he doesn't know what time yet, so make sure you hit the notification bell on this channel and hit select all. So when it does come out, hopefully you get notified. Hopefully. Mike?
I will have my live tomorrow night, me and the wife at 7 p.m. Eastern. Not sure what we're going to talk about yet. Not sure if we're going to do a trivia. Still got a couple more magnets to give away. But still working on my second day of the icon, but I've just been busy each day after work. So hopefully I'll eventually get that out. But live streams is the only thing for sure. Other than I throw shorts out all the time too.
Don't you have a TikTok out there that's almost about to break 100K?
Actually, it already broke 100,000. So I have a TikTok out there of doing the what's your name little funny thing. We were at Coco Cay, and I was on Wonder of the Seas at the time, and we had Freedom of the Seas right next to us in port, and it took 1 million tries, but I finally got them to do the what's your name bit with me, and I got over 100,000 views on it right now. So go check it out.
Must be nice. Next thing you know, you're gonna be monetized on TikTok too.
Yeah.
Take a
I don't know. TikTok might be going away.
Well, that's
the other thing.
That is special. Andrew and Clock, make sure you check out and Destination Fun. But Andrew and Clock, they have the Icon and Encore of the Seas.
Encore of the Seas.
Encore, sorry, not a royal ship. Encore. And those are like 2 ships I haven't been on, so it was like I can't wait to see them. You know, and Mike with his Icon. Once you see the first one, I didn't watch a lot of Icon videos, just from other people posting them, because the idea is I was planning on going one of these days. But watching Mike's, and it just I am fascinated how big that ship is, even compared to like an Oasis class ship. It just looks like twice the size of that. It's like just as wide as I don't know what. So
the way
anyway,
they engineered it's crazy how much bigger it looks, even though it's not a ton, it's not that much bigger. But the way they engineered it, it looks way wider and everything else.
It looks way wider. And Sherry, your new video is going to be on which ship is it? Is that the Summit? No, Summit. I'm curious about the Summit because I've heard like some negative things about it, but I've heard good things about it. And you know, everybody has an opinion on different ships. But you watch Views and Cues?
Mm-hmm.
And
they didn't like the Summit, but they loved the Ascent. So that's why I can't wait for the Ascent, because I like the Summit. So we'll see.
I'm curious about that. For me, I have Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. I have a new video coming out. Don't ask me what it's about. I think it's Allure of the Sea something. No, maybe Allure of the Sea Day, I believe. I have a bad habit. What I do, I put my videos out early for members only, so they can watch them, and they watch them. So I really don't know where I'm at as far as my videos, but I believe that's what it is. That's Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Then Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, me and Controversial Cruising, Scott, we do our normal Cruise Talk live, and then Banter with Bill at 5 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. So come back, check me out, check out all 4 of the channels here. We would all appreciate it. Let me go back to this chat real quick. Trivia is fine. We all like trivia and free gifts. We all like that, Mike. Cruising on the High Seas. I have some more editing to do that I filmed today. And I was like in the big city. You were in Toronto. He was in Toronto at the Hockey Hall of Fame. I enjoyed that. Go Wings. Let's go Red Wings. Anywho. And thanks for once they came out to the stream this afternoon. And if you missed it, please go watch the replay. Thanks in advance. Cruising on the high seas and travel. I hope TikTok won't go away. I don't think it will. They'll sell it to somebody here in the States and diverse enough where there won't be a problem. That's what they're worried about. TikTok.
Yeah.
Different rant for a different day. You know, let's not worry about the border. Let's not worry about this. Let's not worry about that. Let's worry about TikTok. Still in my secrets. Still in Mike Clark's 100,000 views TikTok secrets. Hope they don't either. Kim, I'll let you know how the icon is. I'm going on next week. Kim, yes, you have to come back. You have to go live. You have to make a lot of videos. We need to see. Inquiring mind want to know. I'm really fascinated. I'm really fascinated by the icon now. So much so that I'm thinking about spending $3,000 to go on the icon. That's crazy. But I'm thinking about doing it. That's crazy. See me traveling. 90. Okay, got in the way. Hold on.
Night, see me.
See me traveling. 99, folks. Not brave enough for the live, but we'll have a lot of video. That's good. Either or. You can do the live too, but either or.
It was a lot of fun.
What do you say, Mike?
I said that ship was a lot of fun. You'll love it.
It looked like it. It really. But I say that about all ships. But that ship looked different. Like when I looked at Allure of the Seas, it reminded me of MSC Meraviglia. And so it wasn't like it didn't shock me as much as it probably would have if I didn't go on Meraviglia first, because I love the design of both of them. But on your and I don't think there's camera tricks. I don't think you're doing anything wide angle lenses. But when I look at how big that is, that pearl, my goodness, how big is that pearl in the middle of the ship? It's mind boggling how wide it seems.
Yeah.
Good night, Em. Thanks for coming in.
Good night, Em. We're getting ready to get out of here, all of us.
Yep.
TikTok will be sold to a Canadian, and it will go nowhere. So stop worrying about TikTok. Fingers crossed. Mike managed to get away and find a spot from 6,000 people. He found it. Well, he walked around the ship. He had all the seats and out by the windows. There was a little area where you kind of walked up and they had like bench seating, not bench seating, but like couch seating with plugs where you could sit there and talk to 5, 6, 7 people, and had plugs where you can plug in your camera. It had everything what a new ship should have.
Yep.
My opinion. So, all right, everybody, we are going to get ready to get out of here. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you check out our channels. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification all button. And we will see you this coming week. Rob says, Bill, I also did Ripley's Aquarium today in the big city. What's Ripley's Aquarium?
Ripley's, believe it or not, they have one in Tennessee as well.
An aquarium?
Yep, in Gatlinburg.
Ripley's, believe it or not, I get. What does the aquarium do?
I don't I think they just own it and they have one of their things next to it. So
so it's not okay, because Ripley's, believe it or not,
Yeah.
And when you say aquarium, it's like, what kind of fish are in there that I won't believe?
Yeah, it's just they own it. That's all.
It's just an aquarium.
Yep.
Keisha, thanks for the beards and the smiles. And good people, we are out of here, and we will talk to you soon. Make sure that you stay strong and embrace the journey. And we will talk to you later. Hold on, Andrew. Andrew, do you have a closing statement?
No. Oh, I hope everybody has a good night and treat every day like it's embarkation day.
Good night, everybody. We will
Good
talk to you soon. Bye-bye.